Hello, hello, everyone.
How much of that got put off?
It didn't get caught on at all. We were still in the starting soon screen. Hello, hello. Welcome back. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how long we'll be able to do this. My mom wants to go eat out at Chick-fil-A.
Son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch!
The problem is, or the good thing is, she's cooking, and that takes a while.
Wait, she wants to go eat out at Chick-fil-A and she's cooked.
She's cooking stuff for customers. She sells.
Okay.
She sells like shop out and empanadas and stuff to other.
All right, then let's go. Let's go. No more talk. Let's go.
Cool.
Get the stupid tier list done. We've been waiting for fucking like 3 months.
Yeah. Let me make this bigger. All right. Let's get appropriate here.
All right, where do we leave off on this tier list?
Well, we got Byakuya next.
Last time we arranged it so that we do the main three for last. So put them at the end.
Oh yeah, we did. Let's do Byakuya though.
Byakuya S tier.
Yeah.
S tier.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest. No, dear Christ. Christ, what was the we'll get into original Byakuya later.
Bro, at a point, the jokes just started writing themselves, bro. Remember, like, remember when, he handed the note of, like, meet me in the dining hall?
Yeah.
He's just queer, man. He's...
Who's... just started writing themselves at a point.
Yeah.
It wasn't hard.
Yeah.
But keep in mind,
Something else was hard.
Keep in mind, everyone, Canon Byakuya. What the fuck?
Canon Byakuya, not a great person, but he came off like extremely like low key queer coded, and so like when you push it to its absolute extreme,
Like,
it was very fun to not only I imagine Bianca to act, but also to bounce off of.
It was easy.
For sure.
It was like
I mean, also... Because I think Canon Byakuya, as much as he's an asshole, he does have, like, some of the funniest shit to say. So, Byakuya, specifically me being Byakuya, I don't have to do much other than, like, comment on Makoto's ass.
All we did was slowly turn him more and more gay.
I mean, I don't even think it was more and more gay. I think it was just less and less in the closet. Because, like, that's where the whole, like, I mean, what came from.
You know what? I'd believe it if Bianca canonically was in the closet. I'd believe it.
Like, I could see him just, like, slowly coming out throughout the game.
Makoto, you are surprisingly charming.
Back off my man, bitch.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyways,
Next up.
all right, so Junko and Oshiba. So we didn't see her until chapter 6, like officially, but we categorized her separately from Monokuma, so we can't entirely take Monokuma as, but using that as a starting point, Junko first off is very fun. She was very fun when we had her for the very, very brief time we had her.
Yeah.
Also, I think her execution was like pure aura.
I like the idea of her getting bored with a personality and switching up with a new one just because she's bored.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, nice. No say, Hoversaw. I don't know what I'm saying.
Honestly, I would do that. So I would do that if I had the charisma to pull it off. Like, I'm just saying, like, that'd be really funny.
Hello, Bonnie
Oh,
Guile.
absolutely.
Hello, Bonnie Guile. How you doing?
Hi.
thing is about Junko though, her philosophy on despair, like I just genuinely don't understand anything. It's like a sense of apathy. I do get that's a lie. I do get it. I do get it.
My thought process was
the reason.
my thought process was she just gets horny over it.
No.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Two different.
Hold on. Coming from.
She's just a masochist too.
Oh, for
No?
sure. But coming from somebody who loves to study this bullshit, I wouldn't say she's horny for despair. I think it's the only thing she knows how to feel, or at least it's like a special interest of her. Because in people who are highly apathetic or unable to like sympathize or feel the way other people can, oftentimes you'll see them attach themselves to negative behaviors, because those are far easier to trigger than positive behaviors, because it's not like they are devoid of any and all feeling. It's just like getting to that feeling takes a lot all at once. It's like to be more one-on-one, it's like how you can build up a resistance to like certain drugs or medication by taking them, right? And so for a drug to work on you, if you already have resistance, you would need to take more of that drug, right?
Yeah.
So for Junko, at least from what I'm gauging, is she needs more feeling in order to feel something. And so because I think she's clung on to despair as that source of like feeling something, she feels excited to be desperate in that kind of way, which I think is kind of cool in a character, because as you can tell, like all her like different personas are very performative. They like exist to get a rise out of you instead of to make her feel something. It's just she's so apathetic to everything else. She looks forward to one thing, and it is like the misery and despair of other people, because watching them reach that threshold gives her something.
And then her death.
And then her death, which was pure aura.
She just... Okay, I said this earlier, but she was very masochistic at that point. Actually, I think she's always...
I wouldn't say directly masochistic, because it's not like she's like
Or is it sadistic?
looking forward to the physical pain. She's looking forward to like the emotional pain,
Or is it sadistic?
which is a form of masochism, but I wouldn't say that she's directly like looking for that specifically. If you want to give it a name, I'd say she's a sadomasochist, in which she is primarily sadistic but like has masochistic tendencies, because she's not interested in the pain or the harm of others. She's interested in their despair, because you notice how she didn't need to cause physical harm on somebody else to like get her going. She just needed emotional like despair. She didn't need somebody to be hurt. She just needed to be somebody to feel bad, to feel despair, to feel desperate. I think
What's the murder game? While it does have... Sorry.
Go ahead.
With the murder game, while it does have like a very physical aspect to it, because, you know, killing and murder, a lot of the psychological distress that all the characters feel was basically just fueling that tendency for Junko, seeing all that. And add to the fact that she was broadcasting it to the whole world to say that despair was... Just to fuel the world with despair must have been filling her a lot.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Because it's not about the death game. It's not about the deaths themselves. It's about the game. It's about what it does to people.
Oh boy, she has...
She could have easily just done the Stanford prison experiment.
She could have, but no. Everyone needed to see this. Everyone needed to see this.
I'm gonna say... Mm-hmm.
First, Bianca, you got it unlocked. That was... You saw Junko once and you immediately pegged her down. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, this is her thing, okay?
Well, yeah, Junko is a very interesting character. But like to me, this franchise has oversaturated me, Junko, because it's always about that. It's quite literally always about that, like that specific struggle. To me, that and especially since Junko is the villain of the franchise. You saw in the post-credits scene, Monokuma wakes up, I'm not a teddy bear, and like, you know, something happens and Junko's ideology keeps going on and we keep referring back to Junko. It's just, to me, I'm kind of fucking over it. I'm over it. I'm over her. And it's like, yeah, okay, your philosophy, great, cool. You caused World War III. Caused World War III.
Yeah, that World War III basically happened.
I don't want to give her an S tier, but if you both want to give her an S tier, I'm willing to concede.
Oh, I actually wanted to give her like B or C.
Really?
Yeah, because while that is like interesting, potentially from what we see, and for what sounds like is the theme of the overall like games, how much we see of her, I find that boring.
I mean,
I think despite the whole like rationale behind everything being kind of cool, I think it's really shitty. Especially if Junko's like a high schooler with this philosophy. Like, girl.
Okay.
She's by the time of her death, she's 19. She caused the world to end at 18, and she started planning this at 17.
Okay, that's so stupid. Like, her frontal lobe's not even developed. Where the fuck did she get the money for this? Like,
the ultimate
your frontal lobe's not even
fashionista.
developed, and you can't.
exactly. I don't trust that. Like, I'm sorry. As like much as you can write like a hyper smart teenager character, or like a teenager with a shit ton of like agency or like self-regulation or whatever, it's just not realistic at all, and I think it's like really, really shitty.
I don't know.
Especially since
okay,
core.
very
Core, no, let me finish.
Okay.
The very core of her philosophy comes from her ultimate analyst ability. Now, this is only a novel thing, but the novels are canon. Junko is so smart, so talented, and so exceptional that she just can instantly, like, she basically has precognition in a way. She can just tell what things are gonna happen and what they're gonna do. That's why she is so attached to despair, because like despair can make people also act completely irrationally and unpredictably. That's another aspect of it. And
fucking Ultron.
Motherfucker, could you predict Makoto Naegi?
Apparently not. Like, there's a scene in like a flashback in an anime where like she just like she tries to kill Makoto multiple times. She throws a giant fucking wrench at him. Makoto slips on a napkin. And then it's
the ultimate lucky student, everyone.
Regardless, it's like it literally is, because like she's just that great. She's just that great. And like and like because she's a villain, it's like more understandable. She's like the main villain of the franchise, but at the same time, it's like kind of gives off like a pet character vibe. Like, oh, this character is so great. It's perfect at everything except for this one aspect. So like, it does kind of take you out of the story just a bit when you think about it.
Yeah, I see y'all's point. I did actually want to give her S because I thought that it was pretty well done and well written. I also, this is probably me, and I don't know what happens in the next game, but what I know right now, I don't think it's actually her that came back. I think it's just someone who picked up her ideology. I don't think it's a bad thing that a different character gets her ideology, as long as they don't keep referencing her.
I won't speak any more about the second game until we get to the second game, but like...
Hey, Mhm.
It's just like she did like gaslight the whole world into believing it. So it's like I guess at one hand I have to respect the commitment. But like on the other hand, is me from my perspective sitting here on my bed talking to you. It's like, shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck
Okay.
up. No one cares.
This is okay. I will say another thing is definitely a me thing on how like I immersed myself in this very unrealistic world, and I just thought it was believable that she was able to do this with how it was presented. But that's a me thing, and that's why I think it works well, and why I wanted to give her S.
I'm gonna be so honest, as a fan of the Saw franchise, when you said somebody else taking up her, like, ideology, I'm like, that's such bullshit, I hate that!
To be fair, okay,
Here's the thing, the
only
entire
ever...
point of... Oh, hold on. The entire point of somebody who leads on with an ideology is the fact that, yes, other people can continue on those beliefs, but those beliefs will be warped and changed by whoever takes on that moniker. So you're saying you would rather have, or that you're predicting that somebody takes on the moniker or the ideology of Junko Onishima, takes control of Monokuma, and decides to be worse with the killing game by continuing it and broadcasting it to the entire world. Because no matter what, the people who look up to you are going to change your ideals. They are going to warp what you say, and they will bastardize it. This is why no one cause is ever united without a leader. Because as soon as you change power, so does the structure, so does the impact that they have. And I'm just saying, I don't care if it happens or not, purely because you brought that up, please can she be in B?
Alright, okay. We're spent 2 on Junko. Tristan, what's your final answer?
Why is there 3 highs? There's 4 highs in chat. What?
I don't care. What? S, A, B, or C, D, or where's Junko?
I'm a middle ground everything and low A.
No, B. No, B. B.
I did say middle ground.
I need to stand on principle. Middle ground would be Bianca. You would say S. Bianca said B. Honestly, I would say D to even it out. B.
Okay, cool.
Put her to B.
I'm gonna put her right here.
Yeah, you could do high B.
No. If we're doing... No. If we're gonna do B, I'm gonna make sure she's at the low end of the tier then.
Oh, okay, so you really don't like her that much, do you? Because you're not willing to put her above Taka.
Now, to be fair, I was gonna put her right here originally. So...
No, but clearly you have a favorite.
Yeah, no. I'm not denying that.
Yeah, so your loyalties are shaky at best.
My loyalties have always been shaky.
Let's just move on to Leon. Let's just move on.
Okay.
Alright. The first dead guy.
He's okay.
I don't know what to say about him.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
He's not bad. He's not good. He's just annoying. Is he a well-rounded character for the little we see of him? Fuck no.
He's not incredibly deep. He's just a guy. Like,
he's just a guy who doesn't like his talent. And here's the thing: had he had any other talent than baseball,
goes to show.
I think I'd fuck with him. Cause like if he had like Taka's talent, where he's like the ultimate hall monitor, like, and he hated that, I would have thought that was so fucking funny. I would have been like, you're really good at something that you hate. I think that would be hilarious. But because he's complaining about not wanting to play baseball, like,
so specific.
It's so specific.
We don't get enough with the character, so...
If you switch Hiro and Leon's like ultimates, I think I'd like both of them a lot more.
Wait, really?
That's great.
No, because imagine Leon being somebody who like hates being a psychic, who hates being right. That would be so funny.
Wait a minute.
Right? Because imagine you have this punk, and then he looks into a crystal ball, he tells you your future, he's like, you're gonna die in 30 minutes, and then 30 minutes pass, and you're like, oh, I'm not dead, and then a bus fucking hits you. Like, I'm sorry, it would be so funny if Leon was the one who was the ultimate psychic, but instead we have this hack hero. If Hero could play baseball, that would be funny, because he does not look like somebody who knows ball.
What are you talking about? I totally know how to play baseball. You shoot at the hoop, right?
So I don't know. I don't hate Leon, but he also killed Sayaka, and that pisses me off.
So for like the overall structure of the game, he's a fine first killer. Like he's just a guy who gets put in a really bad situation, and that is like that actually sets the tone for the rest of the series. Like the despair that this game can bring to people. So I do appreciate his role in the story. I do that, and I think he's a great first killer. So I'm willing to give him some leeway. I do have a soft spot for him, but like I also like to rag on him because he's a nothing burger of a character. outside of his feelings. He's just a guy.
Like he could be straight middle ground.
If he was a basketball player, the dunking would get even worse because then I would literally dunk him into a fucking hoop, bro.
Real.
Like, should we just?
Like, I'm sorry. Also, his death is kind of like boring as hell. Just gets pelted with baseballs.
Do you know how hard it is to be hit with a baseball?
Fast enough, they're basically rocks.
I mean, baseballs are hard as fuck. I've been hit with a few.
Say.
Though
you're not wrong when you compare it to all the other deaths in the series.
All right, so you know what? I say let's give him a C or B. Yeah, that's my general range for him.
I mean, I can take B.
I'll take C.
Okay then.
Let's go with C. But I want him above. I want him above Hina.
Yeah.
Alright. Mondo!
My Yowie!
The Yowie!
Can we put him next to Taka in B?
Yes, we can.
Yeah,
just do that instantly. Right now. Do that instantly.
And then we can talk about the reasons.
Alright, so...
I mean, I actually really like him.
Yeah, Mondo is just a pretty cool guy. Like,
Man's a bro.
Yeah.
A little
He's a
sexist,
bro.
but you know, he's just to me, it's just about like aura points, you know, like.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. He really does read as like your guy who was raised in a kind of traditional home, who's like only now learning about other walks of life. Like the fact that he gets his form of character development, and the fact that his kill was very impulsive.
Very impulsive because
kind of says something to me. I think it's really in character for him. I don't think it was something he was proud of, and I also don't think that like he doesn't try to defend himself all that much. I like that.
Oh no, he completely hates what he did. He directly says it. He directly says like I did something I could never take back. Yeah.
The only reason he tried to defend himself is to live. But as soon as the truth came out, he just admitted it.
Yeah, he just folded.
If you want to go to like to a certain angle, it's like it's confirmed he probably would live with Taka and or like be in a relationship with Taka if he had lived. And it's he just started like accepting a part of himself. He just started accepting a part of himself when he killed Chihiro. But he killed Chihiro explicitly after he learned Chihiro was trans. So it's like a last, like if you want to take it into that angle, it's like a last minute violent rejection of a queer identity.
Not to rain on the parade, but if we want to go with the actual canon.
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm sorry. Continue your thought. Continue your thought. I'm sorry.
If we want to go with the actual canon, it's along. I can still say it's along those lines, but the fact that Chihiro is willing to make, I say, a change in themselves to be better. This feels weird to talk about, especially with how I feel about myself, but I feel like it's prudent to talk about.
Yeah.
Now, it showed that Chihiro had more strength to do something with themselves than Mondo, and Mondo very much lashed out that someone was stronger than him.
Also, Mondo's backstory is just heartbreaking. You know, it's because he blames himself for his brother's death,
He blames
and
himself.
it is technically his fault. You know the brother would never say that. You know the brother would never want to do that. You know.
Yeah. God, that felt weird to talk about in the actual canon, but I just thought it needed to be said.
You know what? Put Junko below both of them because they can't be separated. But I also think Mondo's better than Junko.
Real.
Hey, earlier I had my realistic opinion there. Then when I changed it, and now you want it back here?
Yes.
All right then.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. I went to go change my loyalty back to what it was, and then you say no, don't do that.
Hero, Mondo.
Yeah, but that's because she was getting in the way of Yaoi.
That is also true. The throuple is real.
Also,
2.5 Yaoi.
2.5 Yaoi.
2.5.
I really appreciate Mondo as a character. I think he's surprisingly well written. I also really like that his motivation is like continuing on with what his brother did. And hey, you know what? That further escalates my argument earlier because he's continuing on something about his brother, but we don't know his brother's principles. He probably morphed them in some kind of way. Wanna know why? Because that's just how it fucking works. Anyways.
I think his older brother was the one that primarily raised him.
Potentially. Did we get anything about his like home life? Because we know that his brother was his biggest inspiration, and so there is probably an aspect of like his brother partially raised him. I don't know if he was the primary caregiver.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he actually.
I'm not hearing a no, so I might take this at headcanon. Hello?
Hello.
Okay. I thought I was glitching out again. Where did Nolan go?
I guess where was I?
I didn't hear a no, so I'm gonna take that his brother took care of him as headcanon.
Mondo has a mom. He mentions a mom.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alright. So
I think they just don't have a dad.
okay, so still partially took care of him, as I think his brother would be his primary male figure in his life then.
Where the fuck was I? So the Killing Game, by its nature, is a tragedy. Therefore, Mondo's story of his tragic death, I think, is pulled off very well. So I like Mondo.
Why did you have to die so early?
Why'd you have to die?
Alright, let's get to the bear.
Yes.
We have the mascot. Let's just get him up here.
Yes, put him top. I'll put him over.
I'll try to get her over Celeste.
Just fucking funny.
He's a great guy.
He's so silly.
He gets
So fucking funny. Monokuma makes this franchise. You can't have Danganronpa without Monokuma. Like, I don't want to talk about his philosophy or his reasonings because we already talked about that with Junko. We know why. But like, this way he does everything. The way he does everything is so immaculate. I love it.
A part of me feels like Monokuma actually is just a separate being from Junko. I don't know, it feels that way to me.
He's such a fucking stud. He's such a...
I don't know. It feels like Monokuma is a separate entity from Junko.
Oh my god, Bianca, what was the experience voice again?
What was it like being the
It's
greatest
so
character?
fucking fun. I love him. I'm so attached to Monokuma. He's like my weird little evil son.
To play devil's advocate, there are still some moments that are.
Yeah.
Yeah. We gotta.
I mean, absolutely.
I mean, we just gotta mention that especially. But I don't know if he ever meant it on purpose. I'm pretty sure he just did it to get a rise out of everyone.
The Chihiro thing?
No, that was.
Oh, the like weird perversions.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just did that to get a rise out of everyone.
Alright then, put him in girl pervert.
Yeah, because he's a fucking. I'm sorry, but like that's Junko talking through a fucking bear. I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I like the bear persona a lot more, including the weird perversions. Because the thing is, he's not acting on them. He's not calling anyone master. He's not begging to be stepped on.
He's just doing it. I feel like he's just doing it to annoy. I don't think he's a pervert. He just does it to annoy people.
No, I do think he's a pervert, but most of his jokes are about like teenage hormones.
I mean, these kids think they're 17, so yeah, it is appropriate.
True.
Yeah.
But we learn later they're not.
It's like you could call him his humor crude. You could say oh he kills people, blah blah blah. But like he's just got the charisma to pull it off.
The greatest
Yeah.
charisma. We can
Who
just
cares that he
Because he
calls
moves on so fast.
We can just cut.
Like-
We can just cut Junko off of that, right? Let's just cut her off
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
I mean, we did it in this
Bro.
tier list, so.
Yeah, that's the point. That's why we're ranking him separately.
Yeah.
All right, we got the boy up here. Let's get to Nolan's waifu.
all right. So there basically is no difference between disguised Mukuro and regular Mukuro. I just put regular Mukuro up here so we can put her in S tier, and I can be very biased, and then we can do regular Mukuro.
Oh my!
Alright.
Really?
Yes.
All right, for you, I get it for you.
Thank you. Love you.
But he's not. But she's not going above Monokuma.
I was not gonna go that far.
Okay, as long as we're clear. Now let's talk about
Alright.
Mukuro. Mukuro
Alright.
Ikusaba.
This is all you, Nolan.
All me, yeah. We didn't get much of Mukuro, and honestly, I simp, but I'm gonna be completely brutally objective. My simping comes solely from external media, not the game itself. Ranking her solely on this game, I'm gonna say honestly, D tier, because I fucking hate how we got rumors of a traitor, right? The next character is literally the traitor, but by Danganronpa's very nature, it's a tragedy. Therefore, stories getting cut off via death is the point. However, Kuro could have been so good as a character. She could have been so much more. And that they just unceremoniously kill her off. Her death is not even within the bounds of the killing game. She just is killed by Monokuma. So I can't even, it's not even part of the actual killing game experience. It is actual ass. Like, her death is all ass. She could have had such a great story going through the game, like maybe like eventually turning on Junko, maybe dying, maybe not. I don't know.
You know what? She could have been one of the people who lived.
But she dies. Just like that. All that potential. She's a potential woman. She's a potential woman.
I don't like to call her.
So ass.
I think
So ass.
I think the problem with that is that the writers wanted to do something like that with the game, having a character killed off only to reveal that character was someone else.
Yeah, they tend to do that. Stories tend to do that.
The thing is,
Especially in a fucking, this is a mystery visual novel, so like, yeah, I get it, but that's still ass. Like, especially since her twist is directly related to the main bad guy of the entire franchise, and she quite literally is the forgotten sister, because you guys don't know anything about her, because there was nothing in her.
Oh my god! Wait, I just thought of something.
What?
She could have, if she lived, we could have had her appear possibly in all the other games.
We could have had her have actual, like, canon sprites of her regular face instead of in the disguise.
And more development on her end of whatever's going to go on in the sequel. Maybe her opposing.
You guys know fucking. You guys know that fucking that beach game I sent you a while back, like the image of the beach game.
Yeah.
She doesn't have. She's in a bikini and she's still wearing the fucking wig because they don't bother to design her in her regular hair.
Why?
And I hate it.
Oh lord.
I think she's actually classified as Junko Enoshima. I don't think Mukuro comes up. It's so. I hate it.
Potential.
Fuck the disguise. Fuck Danganronpa 1 for doing this to her. Put her in D tier.
I really honestly would have, if what you're saying is very much true, I would have preferred it to have, like, I don't know, the 3 games be an arc of her and Junko just fighting different ideologies.
Well, no, she's pro Junko, so like this would actually be like her arc could have helped Makoto actually, like, it was just kind of a side man. We'll get to Makoto, it could have actually, like, Makoto's ultimate hope title could have fully been realized if he was able to inspire hope in one of the ultimate despair itself. Like, I'm just saying, like,
that's kind of what I meant by fighting ideologies. Makoto's just kind of there, because I don't know. It feels like if we had Mukuro live, it'd be more.
We could have had it all.
Because if Mukuro lived and Makoto was able to help her get away from the ultimate despair title, I think the series would have evolved into those 2 sisters fighting over these ideologies. I don't know if that'd be better or worse, honestly.
It still would have been Makoto. Makoto's still the ultimate hope. And, like, she would have been, like, Makoto's... Like, I'm gonna be honest. She would have been Makoto's second wife. I'm gonna be sorry. Like, so, you want to share this guy? Like I said, secondary media, like, makes her, like, extremely horny. So, like, I'm just saying.
She want that threesome.
And also, like, her personality probably really vibes, like, her, like, actual personality, she's pretty deadpan as well, so she would have, like, pretty vibed with Kyoko, so, like, I'm just saying, like, it would have been a really interesting dynamic between the 3. And
the missed potential.
We don't have that. We don't have that.
The missed potential from what I'm hearing right now. It's so fun.
So tilted. Well, this is why I'm so tilted at this, and this is why
the towers.
Yes, the towers.
Tilted towers.
I'm gonna hit the 3rd tower if they don't bring Mukuro back.
Hello there, buddy. I'm gonna tilt this tower.
Wait, isn't officially the Danganronpa series over?
I mean, people are theorizing 2x2 might be Danganronpa 4. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they said there's a different ending you can get.
Yes, technically, yes, the series is over. The series is over.
Anyways, should we move on to the next character, or do you want to keep talking about Mukuro?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student lying somewhere beneath this pool.
Let's move on to the next best character in this franchise. The muscle girl who is unfortunately taken. I'm sorry, Bianca.
Just because she's not single, A tier.
No, she has no ass. Bianca,
No.
she has no ass.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna say here, low ass.
Whoa. Hey, for putting in her ass, put her in high ass, baby. That's fine.
So, Sakura is just like, like the steady rock of the
Well,
entire group.
hello,
That's
Leon.
all she needs to be.
Hi, Leon Kawano. What are you doing here?
Leon
Oh my God, he's
Kawano,
real.
what are you doing here?
Oh my god.
And Kawato.
Oh no. I will not apologize for your placement on this tier list.
All right, where are we? Sakura is just like such a lovable character. Like, you're designed to like Sakura. Sakura is genetically built to be loved.
What I didn't get at the time. No, I'm wording this wrong. What surprised me, her dad.
Yes.
That killed me.
I did not think that they go that route in this game, but honestly, I think that added to her character.
Absolutely. You know, like Sakura is absolutely the character to like give her life for others. Like she absolutely would. Even like before chapter 4, you could assume Sakura's devotion to her friends would compel her to do that.
She
So
broke
it's like
Byakuya's thought about the game.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like she just straight up like she is like she also is like an antithesis of hope in her, like in her death. Even in her death, she's an antithesis of hope. She helps push that narrative so much, and I love it.
Wait, antithesis?
Antithesize these nuts.
God damn it. Anyways, apparently Leon is
So you're
chatting
saying
from heaven.
Junko's not the ultimate despair Sakura?
What?
Yeah, you said antithesis.
He was embarrassed. Okay, shut up. I'm embarrassed now.
Leon here saying Sakura bro is the best.
I
Sakura
love her so much.
Apparently he's chatting from heaven.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, because Leon's dead. Yeah, obviously.
No, but like, how'd he get up there?
That's what I'm wondering. What?
Oh yes, that's the real question. Dude, you killed somebody. Why are you up there?
What? Did
You think the secret to heaven is baseball?
I mean, they probably have some killer games up there. I'm not gonna lie.
Ooh, imagine
Oh my god.
Okay,
Okay. God's spirit. Anyways.
okay, we're getting off topic.
Fucking. What do you guys gotta say about Sakura?
I
Love her.
literally die for me, bro.
Not a day goes by I don't miss her.
Every day. I don't think. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if the story would have benefited from her living.
Yeah, no, she would have just. After chapter 4, like she's officially like fulfilled her role as a character.
She is so ingrained in needing to die for the story.
Yeah, the thing with Danganronpa again, like there's survivors, there's killers, and there's victims. Sakura, she could have survived. She probably could have.
Yeah.
But like, her death did directly cause Byakuya to like finally unify with the group. So the question is like, was not she was gonna live, is whether or not she was gonna be a killer or a victim, and she chose both. So
Yeah, it's one of those storytelling things you need to think about when, especially in a mystery. When writing a mystery, you need to think about everything about the story.
She crafted a specific murder that Byakuya would never be able to solve.
Because he never would have thought someone would kill themselves in this game.
Byakuya does not care about mental health. SMH.
The rules were set, and they were placed. And he just figured everyone would follow these rules.
Bianca, go. What were you saying?
Oh, no, I wasn't gonna say anything. I just went, well.
Well, yeah, I don't got much to say anymore. It's just like, it's kind of self-explanatory.
Actually,
Sakura is Sakura, and she deserves the S tier.
Actually, it's funny to think about because I don't think it's explicitly stated you couldn't kill yourself in this game.
It wasn't.
So technically, that's technically part of the rules. I don't know why he didn't think about that.
So why would he?
Well, because supposedly he is the bastion of intelligence.
Well, it's allegedly.
Hello, Star Washwear. Hey.
So,
Leon,
any final notes on Sakura?
I love her so much.
Leon here says Byakuya bro probably didn't help Sakura's mental health, to be honest.
Yeah.
No.
You know,
Honestly, fuck Byakuya, bro.
Alright, before we get to talk about him, let's talk about the first victim.
The first victim, Sayaka, genetically designed to die.
I love her so much.
She was designed to die.
Alright, Byakuya, why do you love her so much?
I genuinely don't often see, like, the pretty popular idol type who's, like, genuinely sweet. So I genuinely appreciate the trope. I think Sayaka having a former crush on Makoto was really cute. I also like that she was trying to, like, apologize.
Oh yeah,
before
Leon.
she
Okay, Leon. I think I know why you don't like Sayaka.
Why? Anyways,
I appreciate the fact that she had, like, some kind of empathy. She was genuinely playing by the rules of the game. She's a scared, confused teenager. In this game, she thinks she has to do this.
Worst part is,
I think
worst part is she didn't know that everyone else was gonna die.
no.
yeah, no, that's another major thing. She didn't. The rules of the game were not properly set. She thought she had to kill someone and then she could leave. She did not know that everyone else had to die in order for her to escape.
It wasn't until after.
So she got fucked. Like, and also, like, imagine, like, her goal was to not get caught as well. So she had to prioritize. She also had to prioritize as an emotional teenager. She had to prioritize either prioritizing a childhood crush, or the lives of all her friends. Because her video was directly, like, I don't want to say worse than Makoto, but, like, all of her friends were on the floor. Like, I'm just saying, like, that can lead you to worse assumptions.
Also, just because I also appreciate that we got a lot of personality from the little we did see of her. I love that her attempts at manipulation were very poor. They were very weak. They weren't tactful or mindful in any way whatsoever. And I actually love that, because as much as I love my manipulative girlies, as you can see, we did pit Celeste and S tier. I think Sayaka being shit at manipulation, but, like, an idol, and the only reason she's really believed is because she's a pretty girl with a vague connection to Makoto, is awesome. I fucking love that. I think not only is that super fun for me, but also because it's Sayaka.
Okay, Leon here has something in chat that he said. You're forced to talk with her a lot, so I got tired of talking with her. Though her motive and story was great. They would say B or A tier.
You know what? I do have to agree with you, generally, because I think forcing that much proximity on the player, like, without much of a choice, like, I think if Makoto himself was given more agency and not just, like, strung along by Sayaka the entire time, I think that would have been a little nicer gameplay-wise, but also, because she is the first murder, I understand why they did what they did.
Leon adding on to, she's a well-written first victim whose personality and how she breaks is well-written.
I totally agree. I think her...
One thing her
motivation makes sense.
One thing I also...
I find it very disheartening that, like, people see the initial betrayal of her trying to frame Makoto, just like it's a joke that they initially just write her off as a snake, like literally call her a snake, and like that's not what happened. That's very
She was
clearly
an
not what
emotional
happened.
teenager who wanted to see if her friends was okay.
Hey, I'm sorry, if we're calling any character a snake, it has to be my girl Celeste. Like,
No, yeah, yeah.
she's the only one who's like able to actually manipulate somebody effectively,
thing,
do it
I
covertly
do
and
like
also
about-
overtly.
One thing I do like about Sayaka, is that she is basically a subversion of Maya from Ace Attorney.
I wish I knew.
What archetype is she?
The assistant.
Because I think Maya.
The assistant specifically, like that one character you meet early on, and they be your assistant through Ace Attorney. That was Maya's role in the first 3 games, and I think it was subverted in the way that no, she wanted to kill you.
Wait,
Oh,
from what
I
little
don't
I knew,
see that.
from what little I know, wouldn't that be like Faye then, like the girl with the brown hair?
Yeah.
Huh?
The girl with the brown hair and black suit that like is in the first trial.
Oh no, she dies.
Oh, they-
Oh no, she dies.
Exactly. Exactly.
I said she's a subversion of Maya, not Mia.
Yeah.
I-
Yeah, she doesn't. She
I-
die early on too.
Maya.
I don't really think she's a subversion of Maya, mostly because Maya's supposed to be the plucky assistant that, like, the main character is kind of fatherly towards and not a love interest.
Okay, no, that's actually very fair.
Also,
I was
Maya
thinking,
is very explicitly an assist, whereas Sayaka is an ally. She's not really helping you with any, like, clue solving or puzzles. She's more so like the, like, if you're gonna say she's a subversion of, like, any character, I'd say she's like a subversion of, like, what's a character that you kind of date and and you can use Iva's blade?
I don't know. I was thinking broadly assistant, but I did not get anything specific, if I'm being honest. I just thought broadly assistant.
Also,
Well, because she doesn't assist Makoto with anything. That's what I'm confused by.
Claim to be Makoto's assistant. Before we even knew before we even like got the motive video, so that wasn't part of the manipulation. She genuinely wanted that. But also,
Yeah.
she dies before even like the first case, so she didn't do any assistive work. It's just like she literally just it's all part of the bait. You thought she was gonna be like your deuteragonist. She was promoted as the deuteragonist.
Yeah,
like, no.
I think
Guys.
that may have been my thought process when we were starting the game. I thought she would
Oh, okay.
I thought she would have been our like Maya-like character.
Yeah, and that's the purpose of the subversion. Also, she was the first female character to get designed, so they got sick of her.
I love her so much, though.
Leon
Yeah,
here
I love it too.
Leon adding to one of her earlier points. Yeah, agreed. I honestly stand by a point that you either blame both Sayaka and myself, Leon, or blame neither. I wasn't only one of them fault.
You know what? Iconic. Thanks, Leon.
Thank you, Leon.
Leon out here saying,
Guys, I'm already
saying,
up to
dude,
Leon."
it is both Maya and Sayaka's fault.
All right, where
Regardless
were
of
we?
anything.
Let's give her a ranking. I say 8.
I was gonna say
A. Yay!
I was gonna say A, but right below Alter Ego.
Yeah,
Wow.
I
Wow. Okay,
I
AI
agree.
first. Okay. You win the 1%.
No,
That's
Bianca, don't
you do
make it
know
Yeah, that's
that's
right.
Yeah.
Get on your knees for Elon, I guess.
you
No,
do know that's
yeah,
generative.
don't-
You know that's machine learning and not AI. There's a difference.
Don't do that. to
Actually,
Kristen.
Alter Ego is a generative AI because it is writing prompts based off of Chihiro's data. Therefore, Alter Ego GPT over here.
Leon, Leon
you
is saying I agree with that.
now. Okay,
Okay.
let's get to the big 3.
The
Yeah.
Big 3. What can we say about Byakuya?
D tier.
He's just
Fucking tough.
give me a second. Hold up.
Just like,
Um,
I see this dead body. What if I were to string them up like a crucifix and make it look
Let's
like a different
crucify
murderer?
it.
Let me measure this crime scene so it's more interesting.
He sucks so badly.
Leon, she does her purpose in the story well, so A is good. Oh.
You know what, Leon? I really respect you. I'm sorry we put you so low. I still stand by that, but I'm sorry.
I say B to A again, but leaning for B.
I'd say like B to C, mostly because he's a super well written character. He just pisses me off.
Oh no, I was reading what Leon said.
Okay.
All right.
You know
what happened?
Leon? You're real for that.
What did Leon say?
He said, I say A to B, but leaning for B. He is a jerk and a horrible character, but that's on purpose. He's well written for his role in the story. Which,
Yeah, you know what?
that is...
If I'm being completely honest, I view him the same way I view Leona Kingscolor. I think they're both written so well. They're total assholes, and I would hate them in real life. But I think Byakuya is like well written to a fault. Like he is too accurate of a depiction of like not only a spoiled rich kid who thinks he's better than everyone else, but an intelligent one at that. He I think is designed to be like the ultimate rage bait.
Why wasn't that his ultimate?
Ultimate rage bait.
Man really looked at a crime scene and said, how can I make this more interesting?
I can do the funniest thing ever. You look at Chihiro on the ground. I can do the funniest thing ever right now.
Looks at
Because also he wanted to make the game more interesting by framing Toko. Like I get why he did it. He's like 7 steps away from being another Junko. He aligns himself with her ideology, but he's not a complete loyalist.
It's like
Which I love.
Another thing is like he's quite literally a tool because the mastermind explicitly like is like kind of goading his ego a bit, and it's like if Byakuya wasn't so. Byakuya is one of the main driving forces of the killing game itself. He's like, it's not a bug, it's a feature. Like,
Leon is saying he agrees with our ranking for him. He says, also my ranking is completely fair. I don't see myself as a well written or used to the full potential. Literally just got killed because the artist got tired of me.
Yeah, baby.
So Leon agrees. Leon disagrees with us.
Another thing, I had another point. It's like he's also just like he's just a tool, bro. He really is like just a big fucking tool. Like especially like during the killing game itself, like he's all. I will say there's a bit of inconsistency with him because like he's one of the people who writes off Makoto as most likely the killer in the first trial. The second trial, he witnesses the murder, and yet he couldn't figure out Chihiro was trans. In the third case, he also was among the gaggle of people who thought Hiro was the killer until Makoto had to goad him into thinking about it. And then in chapter 4, he just got it wrong. He was just wrong. End of sentence. Like this is allegedly like
again. To be fair with that one, he just didn't think it was possible for someone to kill themselves for it.
That's the point. This is our like alleged like smart asshole, and yet he's like consistently wrong. He's just like he's ass. Like,
well, I'm gonna be completely honest. I think he is smart. I just think smart people coming to the wrong conclusions is so fucking funny. Because clearly he makes intelligent assumptions. He's just wrong about them all the time because people are unpredictable. I think it's because he aligns himself with despair, that hope winning out constantly like irks him. I think it keeps throwing him off like his track. I think he keeps barking up the wrong trees. And I love that.
Makoto's sheer
honestly,
existence
like,
of hope.
Byakuya, for me, his ranking could go like anywhere depending on the time of day, how hot it is outside, how bricked up I am. Like,
It's real.
How in the closet he's in or not.
put him as you will, and I'll concede to it. Like,
Okay.
Can we put him above Junko but under Taka?
Yes, we can.
Thank you. And I will defend this by saying he has far more characterization than Junko. But I like Taka a lot more.
Yeah.
yeah, no. So
Yeah, no,
sometimes
that's-
more points just win out.
Yeah.
All right, now before we get to Kyoko, I really gotta piss, and I really want to be here for the whole discussion. So just wait for me. Just wait for me 1 minute.
Okay.
Well,
Well, in the meantime, I can defend Taka.
I mean, you don't need to defend Taka in front of us. You know that.
I really don't. I just really like him. He's like Schrodinger's baby for me.
Leon here saying completely agree with that placement.
Yay! Oh my god, thank you, Leon. Guys, I like Leon now. He's so nice.
Doesn't change our placement though.
Nope. Oh, I can like a character a lot and like put them in lower tiers. I actually like Toko. She's an embarrassment to society, but I think she's funny.
Taka bro is great. Yeah, he is.
I love Taka! He's so cute. She gives me like cutest aggression, but I also understand if like somebody finds him hot. Personally I can't, because every time I see him I think about him kissing another man, but
I mean, I can kiss him when I'm a man.
yeah, you could.
When I'm a man. I'm not man all the time.
Yeah, when you're a man. I really like him. I think he's great. I love his general attitude towards everything, and I like that his arc is just him like getting a little schizophrenic. And I'm dying. We were deprived of Taka. His
Look.
death killed me.
Look, we could replace Hero with Taka. I would have been okay with that. Man, we really didn't get a lot of good survivors. Leon, there's an 8-minute video on how gay Taka is.
Oh, I need to watch that.
8-minute video on how gay it is.
That'd be longer.
All right. Now we can move on to Kyoko Kirigiri.
I'm gonna get this out of the way. I'm gonna get this just right out of the way. She outed Chihiro.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I feel like...
thought you were... when you said she outed Chihiro, I thought you were saying she outranked Chihiro in your head. But no, I was like, oh wait, no, that's not what you meant.
That's not what I
It took me a
said.
second to realize. It took me a second to realize what you meant when you said she outed Chihiro.
Leon here
yeah,
says...
she did do that.
Leon here is saying, I'm writing a Danganronpa 1 where I replace Yasuhiro with Taka. I'd read that.
Replace Yasuhiro. Oh, we didn't we mention that?
We mentioned that at some point, but I'd read it. Would you?
I would read it. Yeah, sure. Why not? All right. So, Kyoko, like good starting point. Kyoko, she not only outed Chihiro, she went out of her way to make someone touch their dong.
Yeah. Like his mother.
Also, I'm gonna be like really blunt here. For like a Sherlock super smart detective kind of character, she pisses me off.
Oh, she pisses you off, brother. She pisses me.
You made that very apparent in our Let's Play.
So much. Okay, so Kyoko at the beginning of the game, we don't know her talent, right? But that's by design. Kyoko doesn't remember her talent, and therefore she keeps her cards close to her chest. Even if she did remember, she's a naturally very distrusting person, so she keeps her cards close to her chest, and she just kind of has a habit of lying without even realizing it, or like not lying, but like keeping with it information just because. Like in the first chapter, she found a map of the school grounds, and she's like, Otaka's like, well, where'd you get this? And she's like, that's not important. And it's like, okay. And it quite literally is not important. She just unconsciously just keeps information because why not? And she does this throughout the rest of the game. During the second trial, she's just like, okay, I investigated Chihiro's body. I'm gonna go do something else. And Makoto's like, well, what? What do you mean? And she's like, don't worry about it. She just does it over and over and over and over again. And like, okay, I get it. I really do. Like, you don't know who you can trust in this killing game. But when she says, the moment she says, okay, I'm going to put some direct trust in you, Makoto. Like, I get it. Your words reach me. I'm going to put trust on you. She immediately betrays that trust by directly putting him in the line of fire and using him as bait. That pissed me off so much. So much. Because it is directly... She's also, just a personal note, when Makoto confronts her about it, she says, you can handle that. You're a boy after all. She uses sexism to... She's using sexism to her convenience, because you know damn well Kyoko's the kind of woman who does not want to be looked down on for being a woman. You know damn well Kyoko's that kind of woman, but like she's using it for her convenience, and that's just a personal thing that pisses me off. And then immediately afterwards,
yes, Leon, I also agree Kyoko could have been written better.
Immediately afterwards, Kyoko pegs Makoto. Fuck.
She what?
Wait, what? What?
He pegs that Makoto has information that he's not telling her. And she's like, well, you said trust me, so, like, trust me. Even though she just betrayed his trust, but regardless, Makoto says, hey, not now. I don't know. Like, hey, not now. Not at this moment. And she's like, fine, whatever. And then she gets pissy at Makoto for like the rest of the chapter. The rest of the chapter, she's such a bitch. And it's not even that this is out of character or not well written. It's just that it's just genuinely, she pisses me off. Like, her core of her character is intact, yeah, but I just don't fucking like that core. That's the main problem with Kyoko. I just don't like her. Like,
I'm gonna be so honest. I really wish she was more of a Sherlock archetype.
That would have been so fun.
In what regard? In what regard?
So the Sherlock archetype is a eccentric detective. They're a genius in some kind of way. They also have a lot of peculiarities. So the way that Kyoko is very apathetic and distant. She doesn't like do anything in particular to focus. She doesn't have like a verbal tick or anything like that. There's nothing that sets her apart from someone like Byakuya.
My God.
And as much as this sucks to hear, I think that's actually to her disadvantage, which does hurt me because I do like Kyoko as a character. I think she's fun. I think her being like unapologetically such an asshole and like super detached from everything and seeing the world is like fairly logical. I think that's kind of cool, but it also works to her detriment because she's not logical. She's just making broad, wide assumptions about everyone else based off of stereotype and surface level observations until she can get her hands on further information. She belittles Makoto way too easily. She lets her personal grudges get in the way of like literally everything. Do you know how many times she could have just like had this shit over with in every fucking trial and instead turns to Makoto and be like, why aren't you figuring it out?
God.
I don't know why.
I hate it.
He does that explicitly because the game wouldn't work if she didn't. But then just don't make her break the plot smart. Like every chapter, literally every chapter, she goes in knowing the answer. And
She just doesn't say it because fuck you, I guess.
Okay.
This is why I wish she was more of the Sherlock archetype,
okay,
because
guys.
she needs a Watson to. Okay.
Guys,
Let me guess. Your mom?
no. I gotta use the restroom. Keep ragging on Kyoko while I'm gone.
Okay.
All right. So
because-
Kyoko. Also, you go first.
Well, because the Sherlock needs their Watson archetype. If she took a genuine personal interest in Makoto and his deduction skills after the first trial, because he had a personal connection to that trial, her taking an interest in Makoto and wanting him to solve these puzzles alongside her, maybe she's used to having like a rookie police officer, detective next to her that she can bounce ideas off of. Or if she was genuinely using Makoto as like the filler space for somebody to just stand there as she figures shit out and reports everything to him, that would have been something, because that would have meant A, she fulfills a Sherlock archetype that I am particularly very interested in, so I will say this is a very biased argument. And B, it would make a lot more sense to the plot instead of her just antagonizing Makoto and belittling him for not figuring everything out. It would have been, it could be, those kind of moments could be played off as more, she's testing Makoto, trying to see if he's reaching the same conclusions she is. She's sharing information with Makoto, and while you could argue that the little hand-holdy, it's fucking Danganronpa, the entire game's hand-holdy. I don't think...
I appreciate the angle you're coming at this with. It also could have like worked into like, so chapter 2, Byakuya takes you on a solo adventure quest. So like if you had a separate section with Kyoko and you team up with her, that would have also been pretty cool. It also
Exactly.
it also would have gone into like the chapter 5 decision. Do you put your trust in Kyoko? Byakuya, the guy who's been an asshole but has been overly truthful, or Kyoko, who's been not that compassionate and also extremely distrustful and kind of shady. So like
Like, yeah, I trust Byakuya.
yeah, like Byakuya's a dick, but I still trust him over Kyoko. It's so dumb. And also like another thing, it's like Kyoko by her nature is a loner because of like her backstory and shit. So like maybe she could have noted that maybe like her taking an interest in Makoto's like semi out of character for her and she doesn't know why, but like something about Makoto is just drawing her in. And like that would have been something to latch onto. Something. But she's so emotionally guarded that we can't connect to her in a way until like she literally has to spill out her fucking guts for the plot. Like it's
Hey,
another
Dad.
another thing. I'm losing my train of thought because I'm so tilted. Another thing is like Kyoko, like I said, she's break the plot smart in like in a way that I don't believe. In first trial, that's natural. Second trial, sure. Third trial, she's not even there for half of the trial, and yet she still like instantly pegs Celeste. Not rephrasing. And it's like, and same with chapter 4. Like, why is Kyoko the one lecturing Byakuya about emotion when she is the most emotionally stunted bitch ever? Like, why does she pop off about emotion to Byakuya? Why does she get that moment? And like you said, maybe if she had some verbal tics or like anything to latch onto, maybe she does have one tick, and that is saying, "Am I wrong?" Like when she concludes her argument.
Yeah,
And
that's all we get.
it also goes again. It rubs me the wrong way because it's like a sense of superiority. Like she also like, I feel like she has an ego to her as well. Because like her Kirigiri detective line, like she takes pride in that. She hates her father explicitly because he abandoned that line and her, but she also hates that. She also points out, oh, he was a Kirigiri failure after all. She has an ego to her that you wouldn't expect. That I don't.
No, I think it's like genuinely one of the shittiest aspects of her character, purely because she doesn't do much to deserve that ego in the game itself. She just proves that she's smart, but she's in a school full of ultimates. I fear that's like your average student. That's everyone.
I think it's there's also like this. I may be fan fiction pilled, but I also think it's like a sense of moralizing. Like, you're a killer, you've done something wrong, and I have to bring you to justice. I think it might. I don't know. I don't know if you can see it or if I'm just fan fiction pilled, but I think it is like a sense of moralizing, like having the moral high ground.
No, I can see that.
Which also goes out the fucking window when you throw Makoto down a trash compactor.
I don't know if she has a moral high ground.
No, she does.
It's like we were talking about, like her verbal catchphrase. Am I wrong? Like whenever she concludes an argument, it's just like she has an ego to her that you wouldn't expect a character like her to have, and that pisses us off.
Man, what I wouldn't have loved to have Makoto just to be the Watson to her Sherlock.
That's literally what I was saying.
Yeah.
Well, 'cause if you think about it, if she were fulfilling the Sherlock archetype, not only would she be far more likable, she would be
Oh my god. Completely unrelated, but just had the thought of her moving around like Sherlock Holmes in The Great Ace Attorney.
Yep.
Just her doing little dances or something.
One random thing I just come off on top of my head, like you gotta give her like something other than just like being a bitch to make you connect to her. So like my thing is like, what if she just really likes cup noodles? Like you know that like one scene where like she's in the trash compactor and there's cup noodles on her head? What if like throughout the game you just like she's in the dining hall for breakfast, she's just always eating cup noodles? Like something to latch onto. It's so minor and small, but like I feel like it's just a little detail that you would just pick out instantly. Like, oh yeah, Kyoko's eating cup noodles. It's like that's something to me, and I need something to sink in my teeth into this character because I got nothing.
Cannot defend this character for the life of me. Life of me, I just can't.
I made you voice her. I made you voice her because she's part of the core trio, and I was Makoto. Byakuya was gonna be Byakuya, so you had to be Kyoko. And like, because you voiced her, you ended up liking her during the playthrough. And then by a while, I remember you stopped defending her, and it's like, yep, yeah.
I still
don't get me wrong,
but like, what can I say? I cannot defend her for the life of me. It's just like,
hey, you can have a problematic fave.
And you know what minor pet peeve, she ends up being endgame for Makoto, and I just don't think they work together.
Leon, if you ever rewriting Danganronpa 1, I want you to make Kyoko like her Sherlock Holmes.
And either fix Kyoko or have Makoto bang Mukuro, please.
You can bang both.
Anyways, it's like, again, like their end game, and like, yeah, she can, when she's done with the bullshit, she can, I guess, be kind of sweet, and maybe, I don't know, like that's purely anime material, though.
A lot of the reasons that I like about Kyoko are literally not in the game.
Kyoko, I remember I stated in the playthrough that she's genuine. She is genuine in like her desire to help people. And like figure out the mystery of the school. But like also another thing is like when she's in the 5th trial, she's like, if you guys kill me, the mystery of the school will go on forever, will be lost forever. And it's like, yeah, we see the alternate timeline where like they just stay there forever, but like that's a what if, probably not indicative of reality, and B, it's just like she's claiming she's the only person who could uncover the truth. Yeah, okay, pal.
Yeah.
All right, buddy, pack it up.
Yeah. Nah.
Fries in the bag. You're not. I want to make a Kyoko tier below Gross Pervert.
I wouldn't say they're that bad.
I
agree.
wouldn't say she's that bad. I'm just gonna say I think she belongs indeed with the other, like...
Someone,
Well-
Leon Kawada here says, I saw someone point out Kyoko would probably be better as a protagonist.
No, she's ass, bro. She
Wait,
breaks the
I
plot
agree with
smart.
them.
She breaks the plot smart. No, she would not be a good protagonist because she would just tell you. She's thinking in her head. She would tell you the answers. Makoto's the protagonist because he gets the information and then figures out during the trial. That's how the game fucking works. He would just tell you the answers, made investigation, probably make an instant assumption. It's like, okay, the killer is this. How am I gonna connect the pieces together? Which, yeah, sure, but no, that's not how this game fucking works. No, Kyoko's would be a dog shit protagonist. No.
I'm sorry, but I think she would be like the best protagonist if the game wasn't about hope.
Oh, please explain that.
Purely-
To me, please.
Purely because the game centers around hope defeating despair, I think the protagonist does have to be an underdog, but logically speaking, in every other game like this, you would be playing as the ultimate detective. You would be playing as Kyoko. You would be playing as somebody who uses deduction to map all this out. However, the deduction would have to be on your end. The only reason she would be a better protagonist is because she has the natural inclination to look around and study for things, despite
Okay,
there being a killing game, right? Someone like Makoto, naturally, I don't think he would be somebody to investigate the crime scenes the way he has been. Normally, I think the reason he does this is because he was almost the first victim. I think part of the reason he does this stuff is survival and also hope that he will live on to see another day and his faith in other people. Kyoko would just gravitate towards these crime scenes. But because the game is ultimately about hope, I do think Kyoko would be a shit protagonist for the game. Had this been like a detective game, she'd be perfect. And I'm not going to deny that.
Leon put some clarification. Not a good protagonist, but her story would work better if you saw it into her thoughts or saw her reason for it. And
okay.
Star says someone said that Makoto is an awful protagonist. I don't know if that's true.
Ban them. Actually, I'm gonna go to your stream.
No, Star said someone said. It wasn't them.
Nope, too late.
They don't know if it's true. Can you not ban them, please?
Too late. No, I'm kidding.
Anyways, none of us can defend Kyoko. I like you, but we just can't defend you.
Put her in D tier.
Yeah.
Bottom of D tier.
Okay.
Please. Like, I can't. I can't. I'd throw a hissy fit. I'd throw a grown man hissy fit if she was anywhere higher.
So, if she was like here. Leon says Makoto is a great protagonist. Well, speaking of Makoto,
Makoto's my favorite protagonist. Not because any of the protagonists are bad per se, aside from Hajime, but that's just personal beef, not character writing. But I like Makoto.
What? I don't know who Hajime is.
Exactly.
Wait, Hajime's the one that Triscuit's gonna voice.
Yep.
Right?
Oh Lord,
Yeah.
you're gonna hate me?
I will be nice to you, not Hajime. I'll be nice to you.
Shogun. Oh my God! Hi, Tree. It's me, Sho. Sho, is this your third name change?
Okay.
Jeez.
All right. So. All right, Makoto's fine, but the thing is, I feel like he could be better. He could be better. I do like Makoto.
He plays the role of his protagonist very well. But
Hey, I'm gonna be so honest, I want to put him kind of lower than I genuinely want to put him purely because he's voiced by Bryce Papenbrook.
Alright, no, you
can we
can't,
not?
You can't use that as an
We
argument, no.
did not use voice actors as a legit reason for these rankings.
I'm not. I just said I had the impulse. Jesus Christ, you policeman.
Hey, police person.
Alright, bro,
What? No,
where are we?
I'm referring to more than one person, therefore men is the correct term.
Huh. Wait.
Take that, liberal.
Shit.
My brain cells are dying as this conversation goes on. Where the fuck were we?
Right.
I don't know.
Makoto.
Makoto has a character.
So Makoto, obviously he starts out as the everyman. Like like in a school of super talented people, he's just a normal guy. And so that's not a very like strong. It's not a very strong start. Tristan even made fun of him.
Guy.
Or, like,
It's a normal
the entire
life.
first- Yeah.
But I have a secret.
I didn't
he
get.
doesn't. No, he doesn't.
I didn't
His
get.
secret's that he went to bed. So he went to-
Miraculous. Simply the best.
Makoto, as he continues the game, like, so, Bianca made the point of, like, Makoto wouldn't naturally put himself in a, like, leading role. He would obviously just, like, in any other scenario, he would just kind of be a side man. He's a side man. And even throughout the game, like, Kyoko and Byakuya and, like, other characters, he kind of sticks to the side. Like, before, unless it is, like, a, like, do or die scenario, Koto is more than content just like being a supporting role. However, because the first case, his best friend immediately died, and then everyone thought he was the killer. Koto is sort of forced to put himself in a position that he's not comfortable with. That is, taking the role, investigating the crime scene, and doing things that are foreign to him. And he takes to it like a fish out of water, like a fish into water. Like, he is very competent, surprisingly. And throughout the game, he doesn't think he's that capable, but he is so much. Because he doesn't believe that he is, instead of like a self-doubt arc, he just stays humble rather than doubts himself. Like, it's not about whether or not he can do it. It's about, I actually don't know what it's about. Like, I'm losing my train.
It's about whether he should.
Yeah.
And it's like, other people could do it, but like, at the end of the day, it's also like, he also semi-realizes like, not everyone can do it like me. Like, Byakuya and Kyoko could solve the case, but like, they can't do it in the way he can. That will inspire hope.
Shogun says Makoto is an A tier character, but Hajima is my goat. We'll get to him when we get to the game.
Yeah, we haven't gotten there yet. That's the next game we play together, but
Next year.
Next year.
Next game, baby boo.
Especially since Bianca is gonna go home and then we can't get Bianca in the summer.
well, I could try.
I beg of you to try. I beg of you to try. I love you so much. I want to hang out with
I love you too.
I want to hang out with y'all. We'll figure something out. Speaking of,
I want to hang out with my best friend.
Starting June, I'm gonna try and do. Starting June, I'm gonna see if I can stream solo again.
All right, where are we? Makoto. The thing is just like, because Makoto is, Makoto is a paragon. As in, his morals were never really shaken. He's never really questioned on what the right thing to do truly is. But like, he's just kind of like, he is, like I said, he is the rock of the group.
To be fair, I think he's close to breaking. It was close.
No. When?
Shit.
Exactly.
Shit, I could have sworn
maybe
there were moments where it was close.
Trash. He got thrown into the literal garbage. Friends voted for him, and he's still like, if you sit down and die, you got another thing coming. Directly said that.
just like, start here. I still.
Go for it.
Hey guys, we're coming here back with another unboxing.
Star says, I can't believe the first characters, aka Sayaka and Leon, have to die in chapter 1.
Yeah.
I love Sayaka.
I miss him. But Makoto, it's like, but the thing is, so here's the thing. Makoto is, until Kyoko points out how just like genuinely hopeful he is, he doesn't consciously like, he's not conscious of his ability to move others. And so like, I feel like that does kind of like weaken it a bit. Like I sometimes like when when protagonists are unconscious of their narrative themes, like the story can still work. But personally, I do prefer when like they are conscious of it and making an active effort to push that narrative and be better. Because Makoto, like I said, he's very passive by nature. Especially just like generally, his personality isn't all that much. He's just a guy, and so like because of that, he can come off like kind of bland. He can come off like kind of like just all right. So
I'm gonna be honest. For Makoto, him not being aware of his narrative place does piss me off. Mostly because they say the word despair a million times, and hope is only mentioned in like the last half of the game.
The bit of ham-fisted writing, or
I mean, to be fair, I mean like if it was actually like Junko just yelling despair, and Makoto yelling hope back, it would have been really kind of fucking stupid. But...
No, absolutely. I just think his whole thing of like I want to give other people hope. And like him inspiring people became something that he was a little more conscious of before the last trial. Like I kind of wish that he took like Sakura's death or something and been like, she was riddled with despair. I wish I could have done something to inspire her. I wish I could have given her hope.
What I would imagine is like Celeste being the third trial, like that would have been like skill check for Makoto's like hope, because like especially since like her color scheme is Monokuma coded, so like that would have like unconsciously like maybe Makoto's like he has nothing to say to Celeste just dies, and her conversations with Yakuya and Kyoko, if Makoto and Celeste had a dynamic there, had some sort of dynamic where Makoto pushed back against her selfish ideology, then maybe that could have like pushed his character forward.
Shogun here saying, wait, didn't they do that in the last trial of Makoto just saying hope and Junko screaming despair? That's literally the last trial in a nutshell.
Yeah, you can do that for the last trial because of aura points, okay? But you can't do that throughout the whole game.
No, I just think that like if you're saying like Celeste would be the point in which that happens, you could genuinely just have a moment where Makoto's just like, is it true? Is everything hopeless? Like, have him question things. Have him like have a little internal dialogue. Have him be like, is everything like as Monokuma says? Is he right about all of this? And then have him fight with himself, being like, no, I think we can get through this. I think we can end the killing game. Like have a little fun with it. Like have. I don't know, give Makoto something other than, no, you're wrong. Like,
no, that's wrong.
I think that's just emblematic of this being their first game and not too confident in their writing, now I think about it.
Yeah.
Which goes for all the characters that we talked about, actually.
Ultimately, Makoto does, like, fulfill his role, and he does it very well. However, it's not to its maximum potential, and that hurts me. It hurts me. So
I'm not saying he's a bad character. I just think that like for his themes, it's not as strong as they could be.
Unrelated, but my mom just asked if I wanted to go with them. I said no.
Said no?
We got a lot more time here.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. I love you. I could kiss you. I'm going to kiss you.
Mwah.
Hey, open mouth, kiss me, you son of a bitch.
For marriage.
All right. Makoto, A tier.
Yeah, I can take A tier.
Above Sayaka. Above Alter Ego, I'd put him above Alter Ego. What about you guys?
I could do that.
All right, that's the character list.
This is everyone. Here it is.
All right, so for bottom tier's gross pervert tier, we have Afumi and Toko. Those two, they creep us out. We don't like them. Toko gets something else in other games.
We actively skipped dialogue.
Yep, we have his dialogue for Toko. That's why Toko is our least favorite character in the game. Tier. Kiando Ishinja, Hiro, Mukuro, Real Mukuro, and Kyoko.
Okay,
Kyoko,
Leon.
bottom of the.
Leon's asking what are our favorite characters. I think regardless of the tier list, what are our favorite characters?
Makoto and Mukuro for me.
Bianca?
Hello?
Leon's asking
Favorite
our favorite
character.
characters.
Oh, my favorite character. See, that's really hard for me.
Shogun said you're
As I
forgetting
do.
Jin. Shogun, he's saying you're forgetting Jin Kirigiri.
He doesn't have a character here.
He doesn't.
He's a skull.
He abandoned his daughter.
He's bones.
Yeah. If I were to have my own favorites, it would be Chihiro and Kyoko.
You still like Kyoko.
Regardless of everything, I just had fun
Hey.
voicing the character. That is like
We can have problematic faves.
Yeah. All right, fine. You can have problematic faves. Bianca, well-
Kuro.
She did kill a lot of people.
He did. Okay, I'd have to say it's between 3. I really like Celeste, I really like Sayaka, and I really like Taka.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me recap the tiers. D tier, like I said,
Oh,
Kyoko, we are
Bye,
objective least
Shogun.
favorite.
Have fun at the circus.
See you later. Have fun at that circus.
Have fun.
Kyoko,
Yeah.
these characters have so much wasted potential. It is insane, and/or just actively hurt the narrative, like Kiando.
I feel like a lot of the characters in D tier could have benefited from more experience from the writers of the game. Because lest you forget,
probably, yeah.
because this is their first game they did, and it's not a bad cast.
I will
but
say,
you can definitely see-
Hero. Each game has like character archetypes, and like Hero's archetype is like the bumbling idiot, and therefore he is obviously the worst of them because he's the first. I will say that. Okay, so I'll admit, yeah.
The first game
These
really
characters
shows a lot
Are
of
a
growing,
product of a game.
like a product of the growing pains for the franchise.
B tier is just general characters that are all right. Hina is okay. Leon's okay. Genocide Jill's kind of made us uncomfortable, like Toko, but she wasn't as egregious as Toko. But all in all, she was kind of funny sometimes in a blue moon. So she's just okay. B tier is when we start actually like these characters have so much substance to them that we can really sink our teeth into, and/or they're Taka, and we just like them. So, B tier represents like actual depth. A tier would represent just like actually well-written characters. Alter Ego, Makoto, Sayaka. They're not at their full potential though, and that's the problem. But all in all, they are pretty damn good. And tier is Bukuro, Byakuya. Those are just like personal picks.
Very personal.
Celeste, Sakura, and Monokuma. Those are perfected characters. Like those are characters who not only do everything they're supposed to do, but do it flawlessly.
Considering this is their first game, the fact that they got some really good written characters is amazing.
Yep.
Because I would have expected a little less in the S tier ranking because it's the first game.
Our S tier is the second most filled up. Actually, discounting our joke picks, it's only 3, but it's not bad.
Not bad, yeah. Oh, yeah, overall,
Alright,
not bad characters, but a lot of them could be better.
If Danganronpa did not have good characters, it would not have gotten popular. Like the whole point is the character interactions. So,
Yeah, like I said, could be better.
for our first game, pretty damn good. And obviously, because it's the first game, honestly, this supporting cast is actually like easily the weakest. It's actually easily the weakest. Hello? You said dead silent?
That's what Star says. What? Everything's going well right now. Everything should be connected.
And we were getting responded to before, so
They're
just
also
let me-
just talking amongst themselves in chat.
Let me just double check our current stream.
Okay.
Oh, lower that music, big guy. First of all. Second of all. Yeah, no, they can hear us. Doesn't matter. So I guess it's just their own conversation.
Probably.
Like I said, like I was trying to say, because it's the first go around, this is actually the weakest supporting cast of all time. Like the weakest at 3 games. This is easily the weakest supporting cast. So this only goes uphill.
By virtue of it being their first game.
All right. Any final notes?
Leon says they can hear us just fine. No final notes. You can tell there was a lot of growing pains with their first game. But if what Nolan says is true, it's only uphill from here.
Yep.
And you know, we initially planned on doing just a character tier list. However, I got ideas, so I asked Bianca to make 2 other tier lists. The first tier list, other tier list would be chapters, like general, like just these sections of the game. So let's move on to the chapter tier list.
Chapter tier list here.
All right. So for these tier lists, we're just gonna rank them generally on like mostly just vibes. Let's try not to spend too much time on these specifically. So
why are they doubled up?
Because I separate them into daily life and deadly life. Daily life would be just the prologue before the chapter, before the murder. So like basically, like we wake up, everyone's here. Someone may have died previous chapter, blah blah blah, and we're just kind of getting back into a routine of figuring out the mystery and or setting up the kill. This is good. This is and then there's the deadly life, which is the actual chapter in case, the actual murder itself.
Okay.
So, prologue. The prologue was just fine. You know, it got everyone into a room, and then we met everybody. I will say it is a lot more. It is a lot more intuitive. The prologues are a lot more intuitive than the other games because you have to go around and like everyone is investigating in the other games. But in this game, we're just literally in a room and we talk to each other.
Yeah. We just talk, meet. I think the prologue could be a good middle ground.
Yeah. All right. I'm B or C. You know.
I said middle ground, like direct middle ground.
All right. Bianca, anything to say about the prologue?
It's the prologue.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I had to say about the prologue.
All right then. Chapter 1, Daily Life. This is everything before Sayaka's found dead.
Everyone just kind of... We're just
lackluster.
talking to them. We're just talking to them.
I like it. It's fun. It's really cute, but I don't think it's as memorable as the rest of the game.
Like the first
Yeah,
daily
especially
life...
since we haven't had a murder yet. So it's like, we're just kind of, before we get a motive, we're just kind of clowning around, not knowing what to do.
Guria Do Ridge says, y'all's voices are so pretty. Aw. Thank you.
Aww.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Like,
No?
actually, thank you.
I'm actually currently dying of allergies, so you know, good to know I'm still sexy.
I'm dying with finals, but that's like a me thing.
I'm done with finals, so...
And you're still sexy while doing it, so you know what? Good for you.
Hell yeah, I am.
Chapter 1...
Alright, so,
okay, Leon says they don't really like Chapter 1 Daily Life that much. Which... Let's
put it in
Thank you,
C tier.
Leon.
It's not great. It's not great, you know?
Like... We're introducing to all these characters, like seeing what was gonna be their routine. You said
Alright,
B?
I said C.
Yeah, I can.
I'd say C.
Yeah, I say C.
Alright, so, Deadly Life. This is the first trial. So the first trial is phenomenal. I love the first trial.
Really wasn't that bad. It's
not okay. So I'll admit, like 11037 kind of ruins the trial for English speakers.
Really. If you're Japanese, what does that say? If you're English, that's Leon.
Yeah.
Even if you're Japanese, like Bianca said, like they do learn English, so like they will eventually get it.
Eventually, not all of them, but eventually.
But you know, but in terms of like, you know, Sayaka's your partner's dead, you are the prime suspect. you gotta figure out, clear your name. You know, it's simple, but it's effective. You know, it's effective at setting the tone of first trial.
A solid first case. I'd give it an A.
Yeah, and the motivations are just fine. You know, for setting the tone for the rest of the series, I think it's
as well. Very human.
Exactly.
All right. Daily Life Chapter 2.
Chapter 2. This is mostly Byakuya is starting his asshole arc, and Mondo and Taka growing out. There's not much here, but it is.
Yaoi.
It is interesting for what it is. You know. Nothing disserviceable. You know.
I dislike Deadly Life, but that's for personal reasons. I can see why it'd be personal, Leon. Leon, in actual reasons, it works well for a first trial. It's well written and it's pretty easy to get started. Leon's here trying to tier list with us.
By all means, share your opinion, Liam. So for Daily Life, a B. It's like I said, it's not anything.
He says it's well written, but meh.
Yeah.
He says
it is technically well written, I guess.
Yeah. We got to see some yaoi.
Yeah, we got some yaoi. Some sweet yaoi.
Yaoi.
But aside from that,
yaoi escape it.
Like aside from that,
yaoi puts it in B tier.
Yeah, it's like aside from that, there's not much else going on. Now for its Deadly Life.
Because of how it affected you, I want to put it lower. So it's like
I'm gonna be honest. I also think that despite how much I love Mondo, I think this was one of the worst trials.
Honest to God.
I think all the interference was so stupid. Like, this was a crime that Mondo would happily confess to. He felt terrible about this. It was an impulsive, irrational decision that he's not comfortable with. He would have caved in. The only reason he wasn't is because he knew he would break Taka. I think Byakuya didn't need to do all that.
That is true.
He purposely moved Chihiro's body explicitly so he wouldn't out her, and confessing to the crime would also have to he would have to explain, why was Chihiro in different locker rooms, blah blah blah. Why was he in the girls' locker room or boys' locker room? So you could explain it away, but still, it leaves a bad taste in your mouth, and you don't need any more reason than that.
This is definitely biased on my part, but it affected me very personally when we got to it.
Exactly, and that's also why I've grown sour over this trial. 4, it was just all right. Now it's not doing great for me. So C or D.
I'm gonna
say D.
Like Byakuya said, Byakuya did not need to do that. And not to mention, I'm pretty sure that only if for an hour trial, Byakuya framing Genocide Jill is 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So this is literally just a speed bump. It's a speed bump.
Yeah.
Byakuya part was horrible and makes me not like the case, but how they wrote the culprit is amazing, says Leon.
All right. So, chapter 3. Chapter 3 setup
Third case syndrome.
Third case syndrome. So before the actual case, we find Ultra Ego. That's the main thing that happens, and because of that, some really stupid shit happens with Taka and Hifumi.
Okay, I think Bonnie Guile is a bot.
Ban them then.
Okay.
It's just because he keeps saying hi.
Yeah, ban them then. And so, because I like Ultra Ego, the problem is the conflict Ultra Ego brings on is so fucking stupid. It's actual trash. I don't put it in D tier.
I also just think that Ultra Ego as a plot device, while I like it, wasn't utilized to any potential that makes sense. I think it was oh cool, we have a tool that can help get us out. Let's hide it in the one place Monokuma would check.
The one place Monokuma does, the reasoning was it's the one place Monokuma does not have cameras in, meaning he'd probably check it out in person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think if you put it in a place that has camera, like here's the thing, it's a normal fucking laptop.
You don't even need to
Like-
talk out loud. You just type, and they get responses.
Yeah, like I mean, yeah, sure, alter ego speaks with a voice. Put that shit on mute.
There's gotta be some text box there as well, you know?
No, there
Probably.
is. There like actively is.
Dear
All right, so
God.
also like you said, not using alter ego to its full potential. Alter ego literally stays literally just in one location the entire third trial, gives us some exposition in the fourth trial, then dies.
Yeah, like it doesn't do much. It also doesn't give us any like genuine answers.
It did.
Nothing.
Oh yeah, it just didn't give us any like that. It name dropped the greatest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. It
You
name dropped
could have
that.
dropped that in literally any other case.
In any other way too. You could have had it in trial 2. We found a folder of the Hope's Peak is shutting down, and I get maybe that's too much for one chapter, but like, come on, you could have done it in a multitude
You
of
really
other.
want a filler case? This case is the most filler case ever. Well, daily life. I need to think more about the deadly life one.
No, hold up. You're cooking something, because this case is explicitly for thinning out the cast. Double murder?
So
buddy?
I'm
double,
cooking.
okay.
I'm cooking then, eh?
The double murder, the third case syndrome, right? Because double murder, you have to, you get the benefit for one kill. So killing a second person is by its very nature illogical. So in order to explain that away, you'd have to pull some shit and make the case a lot more complicated. However, because of that, it opens up a lot more holes and makes it a lot easier. Like, I remember Bianca immediately pegged Celeste, not rephrasing that. Immediately pegged Celeste. It's like when she's like, I never imagined Fumi be murdered, and then she immediately said, "What? Well, why do you like this? Is it you? You're so this Celeste."
Like, what the?
Because like the entire time, every time there was a death, she was like, "Awesome! This fucks! I'm so excited for the trial." And then with Hifumi, she's like, "Oh no!"
Swear to God,
As-
this could have been better.
And Bianca said, like, okay, she kind of gets it because it's a gambler taking an overcomplicated risk. Doesn't save her for me. That does not save her for me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This case is the most filler of filler cases in this game, and you're right, Nolan. This was just made to thin out the cast.
Like, Taka could have been a survivor. He could have not been. I'm okay with either or. But you had to kill off this way. Not only changing his personality, but just not only changing his personality, but just killing a fully killed him. Not even Celeste.
We could have just had the Afumi death and we'd be fine.
Oh, it hurts so bad. Oh.
Yeah.
Alright,
Leon Kawada.
He-
Celeste as the culprit honestly could have been better. I replaced her with myself in the rewrite.
Oh, the
Really?
third
Oh.
case?
You know what, Leon? Good for you.
Wait. I'm kind of curious what happens in the first case now.
We don't have time for Leon to give their entire rewrite.
Yeah, we don't have time. Anyways, let's make this where it belongs.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys talk about the fourth case. A guy gotta do something real quick. I'll be right back.
Well, that was a suicide, and I actually genuinely think that was one of the better written ones.
Hold on. There we go. I hate the second case, but I hate the third case even more. I gave it its own tier.
Okay, back. What were we talking about?
I gave chapter 3 its own. I gave chapter 3 its own tier.
Chapter 3. Okay. Alright, so
Now we
chapter
get to
4
the
setup.
now we get to the good
Chapter
shit.
4 setup is great. Chapter 4 setup is great. The natural conflict between Yakuya and the group is coming to a head. Because he's been an asshole for the past 2 trials, and having Hina be the one to at him is also very interesting because Hina and Byakuya have a low-key rivalry since Byakuya defected. It's just Hino's been one of the most vocal people in the group, and therefore, and then her coming to the defense of Sakura is very natural. So this is just how how the characters are written, and the setup is just it's a 1-2 punch,
It's great. Love the setup. Did not need to show anything else. Wait, I'm thinking about the third case again. Fuck.
It was trial for Hina and Sakura, Hina and Byakuya, Okay.
Great setup. I would put this above
A tier.
Yeah, I'd put it above this.
All right.
Now for the trial itself, though.
The trial. This is a great. I would put it in S.
Yeah, I love this trial so much.
And I love fucking dunking on Byakuya.
Dunking on Byakuya, figuring out the death on who died. That was. I love this so much. I'm gonna give it an S.
Aside from Kyoko, chapter 4 might be the best trial in the game. Aside from Kyoko's bit,
Yeah.
All right. So, chapter 5. Chapter 5 setup is so we are now leaning on Kyoko a lot more, and Kyoko has found a skeleton key. This is kind of just set up for the end game. This is kind of just set up for the end game. It's serviceable, not great, and not very memorable as well.
Yeah.
At least to me.
I mean, I don't remember too much about the setup about it, honestly.
I think because of that, it has to go lower.
I'd put it here.
Yeah, because, it's not... I don't love it.
I don't remember anything about, what happened in the setup.
Oh, and you want to get even worse about memory? The actual trial itself is literally orchestrated by Monokuma, so I just kind of delete it from my brain. I don't remember anything about this fucking trial.
Yeah, because it's someone's dead. They find it out.
Leon, Chapter 4, Deadly Life is even better in my opinion. It shows the character slowly falling apart, then finally realizing the death and using it as a reason to get through the rest of the game. Chapter 5, I agree, is just set up. I barely even remember it. I would put Chapter 5, Deadly Life...
At the very bottom, actually. At the very bottom.
I have
Thank you, Leon. We love you, Leon.
I have this at the bottom because of personal preference.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
I have it this because of personal preference, and this is just straight up worse.
All right.
Now
Chapter 5. Chapter 5 is easily the second weakest of the game. Chapter 6 is the punchline. So
I'm gonna be honest. I think it's a solid C tier because it's not great. It's also not bad.
I did.
Yeah. So we have a lot to cover in Chapter 6. A lot to cover about the mystery of the school, the mastermind, the murder itself. Because we didn't solve Chapter 5's case, we have to go back to. We have to do it in Chapter 6. And that. Oh, okay.
Oh my
sure.
Yeah.
The ending is obviously fucking hype moments and aura. That you can't take that away from that, which is why I don't want to give it a C. But at the same time, it's not. The rest of the trial leading up to Junko, it feels like filler.
A lot. Why is it? They really peaked with chapter 4, didn't they?
Also, in terms of Junko's actual section, in terms of like actual, thinking, it's just kind of Junko talking at you in different tones of voice, which is another. Actually, the more I talk about it, the more I do agree with the C shit.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no to C, honestly, because like, there's a lot of hype aura moments, but that can only take you so far.
Yeah, because I also think that like the fact that we have to revisit Trial 5 alone.
Yeah.
Star
Okay.
says chapter 6 is so ass, and they just said to me, just hope and despair. That's it.
Hope. Yep.
Hope.
Just like, I feel so bad. Hope gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would put it at low C because it's not as bad as the other ones down here.
Absolute. Thing is, better than. Is that daily life or deadly life? It's deadly life.
This is there is only deadly life here.
No. I'm talking
Did
about
I not add
chapter.
daily life?
No.
I'm talking about chapter. There is no because we're immediately thrusted into the investigation after we live.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
for chapter what is it better than chapter 1's trial? No, it's not. When I said that,
Yeah,
I was
I
gonna say
was-
no, it is not.
Right. I didn't want to put it that low, but like when I say it out loud, yeah,
Like
no.
when we
it's not
actually
better.
talk and think about it, they really peaked with chapter 4.
It's not. Hey, bro, past the halfway point's a fine place to peak. I'm just saying, bro.
I mean, you're not wrong, but still.
All right, goodbye despair. It's a nice little prologue, nothing too big.
Just an epilogue.
All right,
Of course.
nice little epilogue. Oh, Byakuya confession scene. Put an Esther.
Yay!
Hold on. I know you want to put it there, but we gotta be objective.
All right, I say it's a C tier. It is pretty sweet. We
It's
all
a nice
survived.
ending.
We're all together. I find it actually no. The chuckle fucks that survive. We hate half of them. Hate. Actually, we hate all of them except for Makoto.
Like, wait, hold on. Yeah, if you go back here, where's all the ones that survived?
Everyone, having okay, so the three side pieces are C and below. The Kyoko, the girl of the Trinity is D. Byakuya and Makoto are kind of carrying, but Byakuya is an asshole. So
like, yeah, no, my God.
out of the survivors, the fucking worst group of survivors in the series too. But damn it. I don't want to put it low, but I guess we have C or D, I guess.
If I'm gonna put it any low, it's gonna be a high D.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Overall,
Okay.
this really is the weakest of the series. If what you say is true, because like,
All right. So seeing how these lined up, I'm guessing our overall ranking for each chapter is chapter 3 easily the worst. Chapter 3 easily the worst.
yeah.
Chapter 2, no, chapter 5. Chapter 5 is second worst. Chapter 2 then is third. Chapter 1 is then next, and then it's chapter 4 is the best. Kind of discombobulated way of saying it, but yeah, okay, yeah, that's our rank.
That's it.
It's number 1 is 4, number 2 is 1, I keep getting mixed. Whatever.
Look, this is our ranking for each section of each chapter, but we all agree that chapter 4 is the best.
Yep. Chapter 4, an A and an S. That's an easy clear comparatively.
Yeah. Oh my God.
All right. Any final notes on the chapters and sections of the game?
Nope.
Not really. Also, don't mind that. That was a spam.
All right.
Oh no.
Alright, so so that's our ranking of the overall game. This was I'm glad you let me take you on this experience, but we do have one more part for the finale. Because we have some other opinions on the depths of the characters. Not deaths. So our final tier list will be the deaths of the characters, and for the characters that didn't die, there are some unused executions we could use. And so just like we can talk about a hypothetical, how well the execution is, but overall this is more vibes. This is just more vibes.
Could I pull up the videos?
Nah.
Okay.
I'll just explain.
Okay. Here's all the deaths.
All right, starting with Aoi, her execution is, I forgot the names of these, but her execution is she is dropped into the water and is eaten by sharks.
Oh.
That's it.
C tier, kind of weak.
Yeah.
That's kind of it. I think she's like drowning while she's getting eaten, but that doesn't really do anything. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, C tier, kind of weak.
Wait, I just realized. I'm pretty sure sharks don't normally eat people unless they smell blood. I think.
They don't normally eat. I mean, even if they smell blood, they don't normally eat people. But I assume these are like starved sharks.
Probably.
Brother, they're sharks. What? Monokuma put sharks in there. What else do you want? Like, there's not. It doesn't. It's vibes.
Hey, a dolphin is far more likely to eat a person if they could.
Okay. And also, like, Aoi killing somebody is not really, like, a viable reality. So, it's like, it's not really, it doesn't really hold any weight. This is just like a random what if, you know?
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna be, like, very clear. I only say C tier because it's not a complete disrespect for the character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Byakuya's I do like Byakuya's execution. As you can see here, he's kind of roughed up. What he does is Monokuma explicitly he burns down all of Byakuya's money, and then he kicks Byakuya out on the street. And so Byakuya, and then the winter comes, Byakuya, he freezes over the area. Byakuya gets really cold and has to survive on his own. And then people on the street start throwing rocks at him until he dies.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of really like that execution for him.
Like, it's very involved.
I'm gonna say A tier because I don't think it's the best execution for him.
What would you change or do?
See, for him, I'd like Patrick Bateman that shit.
Oh, Patrick Bateman?
Yeah, like, okay. Because instead of just, like, you know, killing, or, like, I guess exploding the Byakuya, the Togami mansion, I think you could have a room with, like, all of Byakuya's money. You could keep the freezing aspect, because I think freezing your assets is kind of fun. But, like, freeze him with his money, and then burn it down, and, like, have him... Because humans would take... Well, no, hear me out. Because I think death by stoning, as funny as that is, not very thematic. If you're going to do the, like, rich person parallel, put that fucker on a guillotine.
Ooh.
Do some, like, weird French torture if you have to, but I like the freezing money thing, so I'd, like, freeze him with his money,
What was her
burn
name?
the room,
What was
have
that?
the money burn first, and have him be forced to watch all his assets just, like, go up in flames, then have him start to be burned, and then a giant guillotine just...
What was that queen's name? I forget her name.
Marie Antoinette.
Yeah, I keep forgetting her name.
The thing is, I like it because, like, the death by stoning, you say it's not that great. I say it's like it's like now he is homeless. He's out in the cold, and now it's like like people are throwing stones at him. I do like that thematic because, like, now he is a penniless homeless person, and people are, like, throwing rocks at him. Like, I'm not explaining it. Never mind. I'm not explaining it.
Leon says...
Here's here's the thing. There's not much of a history of rich people throwing rocks at poor people. If you want to do like Salem witch trials and have them like be stoned, stoning is slowly crushing someone with a rock, not throwing stones at them. If we want to do that.
Leon Kawada says, I like that one too, but maybe they could force him to burn the money himself for warmth.
Ooh, I like it,
Oh, wow. Wait, yeah, imagine like, you're cold? Here's some money. Burn it.
Oh, you know that like one book where like a boy and his dog freeze to death?
I don't think
Yeah?
I've ever read that.
That, yeah.
Oh.
I could see that.
All right.
I don't know. I
so,
just
yeah,
feel like there's other stuff you could do.
pretty good, but not as good as it could be.
Or wait, here's a funny one. Put him in an
Yep.
escape room.
Motherfucker.
Put him in
No,
this.
because like the entire time he's trying to solve every mystery and he keeps being wrong. Just do that. Put him in an escape room.
All right. So, Celestia Ludenberg, she, I never know how to feel about her execution.
I like it thematically. I like how excited she was to get a really cool death and then to just be hit by a bus.
Yeah, but like people generally don't like this execution, and I do get it. It's like
I like it.
it wasn't a bus; it was a fire truck. Like,
Oh yeah.
What I wouldn't.
yeah.
Star says, I know a spell to summon cute femboys.
We already got one in stock. Don't worry, we're good.
Okay.
Wait, I where?
That's the
Better be
joke,
me.
Tristan. That better be you.
Where? I don't see him.
So
I think.
I give it a B.
You know what? Yeah, I'd say high B, low A, around there.
I'll take B because while it does fit thematically, it really isn't as gruesome as the others.
Also, I kind of wish a roulette wheel was involved, but that might just be me.
Yeah, you could have done so many things with her gambling talent.
I like that it to her personality.
I do like. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I like how they went with her, how she personally would have.
It feels
wanted to
more
go.
personal.
Yeah.
It's like I do get it, but at the same time, it's like you can't help but think, what if, you know?
True.
All right, Chihiro's death. I'll mention a side note for her execution, but regardless, first her death. Bro, Bianca had to watch that for like 30 minutes. Had to see that picture for 30 minutes. It just makes you uncomfortable. Like, look at and her face was so soulless. It was I love it actually.
I think it's just me thinking about the effects of the aftermath of that death right now.
I get if it makes you uncomfortable and you want to put it lower, but like this body discovery is like.
I really don't want to think about the after effects. I want to think about the death itself, which has nothing to do with what happens after.
It's so gruesome,
It
I kinda
gruesome.
I kinda love it.
I mean, the death is a bludgeoning.
It's worse when you think about it.
Oh, we didn't talk about we didn't talk about what Celeste did to get executed. Does that weigh into your opinion on her death? Like, she killed Taka. Is that weigh in?
I mean, for me, no. I'm thinking about like just the death in isolation and how much it suits them. Honestly, I'm kind of wishing we put Byakuya lower because the suggested death really focuses on him as a rich person and not as a person.
You can put it lower, you know.
It reduces him down to his like ultimate, the way Aoi's does, and that's the main reason I don't love Aoi's, because it's kind of cool death, like the whole like a magician escape act, but like as a person, it doesn't really suit her. it's a really random situation for her to be in. With Celeste, it makes sense because it's super suited to her. It's supposed to live up to all her expectations, only for those to be dashed. It is quite literally a gamble on what she is going to achieve. I think it makes sense. It suits her as a person. It suits her like alternative tastes. But it's also kind of underwhelming because it just happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can't put Byakuya's lower.
Let's keep it how it is. Actually, no. Put Byakuya lower. 'Cause, like, I was gonna say, like, Byakuya dying could have worked as well in the story, but like, then we're just creating what ifs.
Yeah.
Where would you want to?
Yeah,
I'd
just put
be
it B.
fine with the low B, yeah.
B. All right. Chihiro, because like her body, because it is so gruesome, I want to put it up. But I do think like her reasoning for her cause of death, like reasoning for death, it does sour it. So I maybe also a B.
I'd say high C, low B, mostly because A, it's an impulsive bludgeoning. There's not much premeditation behind it or intentionality. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of like impulsive deaths, just like as deaths, because the lack of reasoning behind it other than desperation, while it does make sense thematically and while I do really, really appreciate that, I also think taking into account the state we find the body in, just all the events surrounding the death outshine the death itself.
It really,
That is
'Cause-
fair.
it does.
Think about
in
it.
both the good and the bad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna name specifics, but it does severely overshadow the body itself because the state we
Yeah.
find it in is A, framing someone else, B, explicitly altered by Byakuya, C, does not showcase the fact that this was a bludgeoning. In fact, it just kind of looks like Chihiro was crucified. And, you know, the entire case focuses on the state the body was left in and not the actual death itself. The case only focuses on the bludgeoning itself at the end when Mondo fesses up to it.
All
Yeah.
that in mind, I think I'd put that.
Low C, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna say C just because it doesn't disrespect Chihiro as a character. It's disrespectful to the body, but
It's different to the body, but the death itself being an impulse, that's not disrespectful in a way. It just happens.
it just
As
happens.
an aside, her execution is Super Fujisaki Bros. I do remember that name specifically. It's her playing a video game with her as the main character, and she keeps dying over and over and over again until she runs out of lives, and the screen just kind of goes black. I don't know what happened.
Oh,
Oh,
that's kind of cool.
it's like, what happened? What they do? I like the idea of not knowing what they did.
She's dead. Yeah. What do you need? She's dead.
The idea of not knowing how she died, I actually like that.
It just game over. Game over.
Game over.
Anyways, alter ego D.
Yeah.
Alter ego. She just kind of died.
Did she?
Kind of dies. It just gets crushed.
Even then, not technically dead. When you think about it.
Yeah, it's an AI.
Like, if you think about it, not technically dead either.
Because she ended up saving Makoto, so there was some part of her that lived.
Okay, now can we put Hifumi in S tier?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Okay, let's actually talk about this.
Thing is, it's just like Hifumi's. That's not his actual. That picture I used is not actually his body discovery. I just didn't want to share it with Taka. So like he plays dead, and then he and he's rediscovered in
dead.
another room. And then he gets his head caved in, and then he says some parting words, and then he dies. But like, thing is, we hate him,
So like, naturally, we're glad he's dead. Like, who
Yeah.
cares?
Yeah.
Also,
I just
because his death was a premeditated impulse, I think Celeste was entirely ready to kill him.
very ready.
Also, simultaneously, he had a hand in killing somebody else. So this is entirely deserved.
I just saw this in chat. Star says some of my friends call Alter Ego a MacBook clanker.
Damn. Fucking. You fucking licking oil back, goddamn clank.
Oh no, the racism is strong in this one.
Yeah, bro, my mom's genes are strong. Don't worry about it. Anyways.
Oh no. Anyways.
Okay,
I like. Okay.
You guys discuss this. If you get to Taka, just let me know. I'm gonna go to the bathroom now.
All right.
Okay. Like if we're talking objectively,
Ifumi,
the death.
I don't know if we should rate him high or low because we're happy to see him dead. Because you're not supposed to be happy he's dead.
Yeah, that's why I said we need to actually think of this objectively.
I don't know where to put him. Do we rank him high because we're happy to see him go, or rank him low because we're not supposed to rejoice at death?
Here's the thing. He was a planned bludgeoned. Everything.
Yes.
Bludgeoned. So, if I were to say this objectively, because it was planned and not an impulse, I'd still say C.
I'd put it at B. Because I guess thematic, somewhat, like this is comeuppance. I don't.
It would be comeuppance. You're right, but like I said, I still think C because it was, by nature, it was a bludgeon, but it was planned ahead.
And
that's literally the only reason why I think it should be C.
Yeah, I don't care. You know what?
At the end of the day, it's still a bludgeon.
You keep bringing that up because Bianca said it once. Okay, calm down. Also, it's like
bringing it up because Bianca has a point there.
It's whatever, man. See, whatever. I don't care. Go ahead, put it in C. I don't care.
Leon says Hifumi's death was well written. He was betrayed by someone he thought he could trust, and had to lay there and suffer until he died.
No.
I don't.
He killed Taka for such a stupid fucking reason. He deserves to die. Like,
Yeah.
no, I don't feel sympathy for him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put this here. I don't know what to think about that.
Alright. I don't know where to put Junko, because while it is a combination of all the other executions, her experiencing the ultimate despair of all the man.
If y'all need a take with no opinions, I'm here to help with that.
I don't.
Oh,
I
that's
don't.
what Leon
I don't.
says. That's what Leon has said.
Okay, thank you, Leon.
I don't know where to put
death,
Junko.
Okay, yeah, it's all the deaths. While that is cool, it's still reusing the deaths. I
To be honest,
I would have wanted something original to Junko. Personally.
oh, I kind of wish she was put in like any of the Monokuma machines. Like, yeah, no, like I wish she was kind of like do a Monokuma themed execution at least. Like make it kind of original. Make her fucking mascot that kills her.
Like
cool.
Again, it's just reused. I didn't like that. I really didn't. If I wanted her to die, do something original. Do something on theme. Technically.
Also, fucking, I want to say, the execution creates a plot hole. Cause fucking her body was squished in the trash compactor, right? Or like it was flattened completely. There's nothing left to salvage, and yet later on we see there is a body. There's a body. We have a body later on.
Does she just have like multiple Junkos to burn through?
I really,
bro. If that was a plot point, I would fucking kill myself. I'm not gonna lie.
No, that cannot be a plot point.
Actually, no, that technically is a plot point because of Mukuro. So you know what? You know what? Maybe it's not
you're
that
right.
far-fetched.
Shit, you're right. But that
Anyways-
doesn't explain her body just being after being crushed.
Yes, it doesn't. That's why it sucks.
Yeah.
Anyways, fucking B or D. I just don't care anymore, man. I'm numb to it.
I'm right at the very bottom. I don't care.
All right.
So Kyoko.
So the thing about Kyoko's execution is, like the last class or whatever, this is Kyoko's execution because, Monokuma planned for Kyoko to die during this trial, and just because he ultimately had Makoto voted out, and Makoto took that last class in canon, doesn't mean that this was not Kyoko. This was planned for Kyoko, therefore this is Kyoko's execution. And it's okay.
Just tied up in a chair. Just tied up in a chair.
I do think Monokuma teaching the birds and the bees to Makoto is funnier, just because it's Makoto rather than Kyoko.
Yeah.
I think it's funnier. I think it's funnier if it's if it's Makoto. It's also like this was meant for Kyoko. This is meant for Kyoko, and I guess because like you don't want to give away anything about Kyoko or her talent or anything, you can't do much. But like, come on, there had to have been something else you could have done.
Just tied it to a chair. Going back, learning
Yeah.
the birds and the bees before she gets crushed. Admittedly, getting crushed is a very painful death when you death, but like compared to other deaths in the game, it's just not up there.
I guess we gotta get another D. Honestly.
Star says, dude, the bad ending is fucked up, to be honest.
I disagree. I think she deserved it.
I'm gonna say this right now. The bad ending kind of makes no sense if you do think about it.
I made you get the bad ending because you would have missed content. Okay, buddy.
Yeah, but if you think about it, would Junko have let that happen anyway?
And
She probably wouldn't have, honestly.
yeah, she would have given it like another motive or something. Like
Yeah,
I don't know.
That makes no sense when you think about it.
Whatever.
Anyways,
It's like
right here.
I don't have any passion for this.
No,
Right.
the first execution, not death. Execution.
It's fine.
It's
Serviceable.
good.
You know,
I'd say it's pretty good, honestly.
because it's the first, it has to set the tone. And honestly, I do appreciate that. But you know, with the 1,000 blows, it's a fine death. Fine death. You know.
Find out. I would put it, I think here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Mondo.
it's really it's really impersonal. Mondo, I like his death actually. I think it's kind of
He
cool.
literally just
I like his death.
He literally
Bro.
gets churned into butter.
I like Monokuma having Mondo's hair when he's riding the motorcycle.
Oh, same.
It's so funny. It's just
His death is
so like.
honestly not that bad. Again,
Do we add points to the fact that Monokuma continuously ate him throughout the anime?
I don't think we should. I don't know if we should. 'Cause
No, please. It's really funny.
it's funny, but unfortunately, that doesn't happen in the game that we know of.
Monokuma ate Mondo.
Leon here says mine was good. To be honest, they're meant to spread despair, and I got killed by the sport I hate with an old way of practicing.
Yep.
He also says, I actually rewrote Mondo's execution where he was forced to drive a motorcycle into oncoming traffic while hearing Taka screaming in the background. It would cause him so much more PTSD and despair.
That's fine. I like it, but butter though.
Yeah, but butter
But
though.
butter.
But butter though. Yeah, so
I want to put it in S tier for butter Mondo.
okay.
When Makoto has like PTSD flashbacks, he doesn't see Mondo. He sees a blob of butter, bro. That's canon.
He's
That's
so
literally-
funny.
That is canon.
It's so funny.
So But if I were to think of the death itself, I'd realistically put it here.
Damn it. Okay, fine.
As funny as Butter Mondo is, I have to be objective here.
All right. Mukuro's death. All right. So shock value, right?
Very
Pretty
shock
shocking.
value.
Just like, oh, we like Sayaka dies, Mukuro dies. Like what?
Yeah, very
But-
shocking.
But like I said, like I ranted for Mukuro's character, this immediately cuts off any story. This is basically fridging Mukuro. I'm not gonna lie. This is fridging.
Ah.
Fridger Mukuros.
Fridging.
Yeah.
It really
Yes.
actually. Oh god, yeah, this is just fridging.
She dies for the sake of the character's progression. It's like, okay, and all of her story potential's cut off. Okay, pal. Okay.
Another
Okay.
reason, I think this is also just a case of them wanting to thin the cast early as well.
Thing is, it's so dumb because like
Again,
because
like I said, this
you know how like it's the meme, the 16 students. Every other game now has 16 students, meaning Danganronpa 1 actually has the smallest cast with 15 participants. So like,
Damn.
thin the cast even more. Okay, great, cool. Fuck you, game.
This entire game is just how do we thin this cast really fast?
All right, Bianca, what do you have to say about Mukuro's? Anything about Mukuro?
I mean, I like that it shows us something. I like that it's like to make a point, but I also don't like that it's a consistent point. I do hate the fact this. I'm being so hypocritical right now. I actually genuinely hate the fact that it is a sort of premeditated death on Junko's part to like kill her sister. I think it's stupid.
Brother,
It's like
brother, Junko could have kept
So,
Mukuro
the
around
thing
to
is-
keep,
thing is-
keep
Also,
playing mind games. Instead
The
of having
ultimate assassin who can fight like 52 men on her own one-handedly bursts bursts out in like a fit of rage
no, that was
and then
planned.
gets sniped.
that was planned.
Junko and Mukuro talked like the plan was that she like Monokuma was saying before, I'll just lock you up or something. That was the plan to make them take the game seriously. And then Junko just like snaps her fingers. Was like, actually, I'm just gonna kill you.
Damn.
Mukuro did-
Okay.
Mukuro
boy.
didn't dodge because she didn't expect to be killed in that moment.
Damn. Sister of the year, everyone.
So I guess it's a very interesting like betrayal. Like
Did we know it was a betrayal? At the
Mukuro's.
time?
Yes, it's a betrayal.
I don't remember them. It has been a while, so yeah.
I still want to rank it low because it kills off Mukuro.
It's a shock kill.
Yeah.
It's a shock kill. I did like actually the premeditation of it when you were explaining it, but still shock. It's still killing off the character. And if Junko was a little bit smarter, maybe she could have kept her around to have Mukuro be the traitor in the game and not
Sakura.
yeah, Sakura. Because you already have
But, alright.
yeah, you already have an in with Mukuro playing as you. Why couldn't you have done that actually?
Yeah.
Oh god, the more
I don't know.
I swear,
I don't-
okay,
I
the more I
don't
think
know.
about it, the more stupid this sounds, actually. The more stupid the death sounds, the more I think about it.
We're in D tier.
Right here.
All right. Makoto's execution is the 1,000 swords or 1,000 blades. Makoto is stuffed in a barrel, right? And then Monokuma starts throwing swords all across the barrel. Makoto maneuvers himself in the barrel to dodge every single sword except for the last one, which stabs him in the heart.
That's gotta be some great dodging skills, honestly.
It ties back to his ultimate luck talent. It's like until there's literally nowhere else to run, he'll escape. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's actually really cool. It fits in with what he is.
Yeah.
But is it good enough to be higher?
It's a B tier, you know.
That's what I
It's
say. That's what I say.
bro, like you look at C tier and it's like, yeah, it's not in there.
Let me look at C tier for a minute. Yeah, no, you don't belong here. I would
Actually, it's not. It's not in there.
Here.
All right. Yeah.
Because I do generally think dodging the swords is better than just being hit by baseballs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Hero's execution is the 30 30. So Hero is put on a reality game show, and he has 3 doors in front of him. One of them leads to his salvation. The other 2 lead to his death. Hero approaches a single door. It disappears into the darkness. He approaches another door. It disappears into the darkness. He approaches the 3rd and final door, and it wait, actually no, I got the chances wrong. It's a 30% chance he'll die rather than a 30% chance he'll live. And then the final door, he approaches it, and it opens up teeth to swallow him whole.
You mean to tell me he was going to live the other 2 times?
Probably, I'm not. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
This plays on his 30% right, 30.
I see. Welcome back, Star.
It's a fun one, I
like
do
the
like
idea.
it.
I do like the idea. It's a game show, a luck game, a game show based around luck too.
Yep.
And
Bro,
the
should have
chances,
just
the chances
Bro,
being,
Junko forced him to do Monty Hall, bro. That's crazy. Anyway, it's like
where could we?
I'd put it in A because I do really like it. It's jazzy, It's like
Also,
imagining it.
It's fun.
Imagining it, it's jazzy,
It's fun. I'd put it here.
I also do fuck with the idea of like the 30% chance because like he gets 30% of his predictions right. It's silly.
Yeah.
It's fun. I like it. It's whimsical.
I'm just gonna premeditatively put this
His
up
execution,
here.
specifically his execution, is the reason I wanted to add the fan-made executions, or not the unused executions.
I just premeditatively put Sakura up here, if you don't mind.
I mean, the body discovery outfit's pretty tame. It's just Sakura sitting down on a chair. Her reason for death, it's honestly, just because I love Sakura doesn't mean I love her. Like, her death is like the best thing ever,
I put it up here.
I'm gonna be honest, her death is kind of lackluster.
Okay, if I want to be 100% honest, I put it up here because of the reason behind her death.
It's not carrying it.
Yeah, that's not helping you here.
It's not helping. It's not helping me. Yeah. Okay, if we want to be objective, if we want to be objective about her whole death, though, it wouldn't be S, but I don't know where to put it. If being honest.
Look, I'd be comfortable with A or B, but like low A, if you want to put it high.
Honestly, B.
Yeah, because here's the thing, it's a suicide. It's not a death that's I'm gonna sound so mean. I don't think it's that meaningful of a death. I know it impacted Aoi so much. I know it's the turning point of the game.
Very big turning point.
But
the raw body discovery itself,
everything that was going to happen after that body discovery, everything that was going to happen after that trial, it would have. Had she died or not. I'm so sorry, but that is just the fact of the matter.
Yeah.
She just pushed them into a place in which they felt like they had to evolve. Had she lived, people would have seen a better side to her, and maybe Hiro would have died in her place. So you know what?
You really want...
It's not that great a death.
You gotta remember Byakuya. You gotta remember he would not. No, I don't think. I disagree.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he would, but I think everyone else would.
Okay, everyone else but Byakuya.
Yeah, but that's the point. Like, they would have... But because Byakuya wouldn't, then then Toko wouldn't. And because they're so divided, Hiro would have gotten cold feet, bro. It had... Something had to give.
Yeah, but it didn't have to be that. I think there was a million other ways it could have gone. I think
Can you
the
name
conclusion
one?
of the game was inevitable. I don't think Sakura's death specifically was what triggered it. I think it's what pushed them to that point, but I don't think it was a spark. I think that was already in motion as is. Byakuya was being proven wrong time and time again. One more incorrect guess, one more illogical victory was going to do it no matter what. It did not have to be a suicide, and it did not have to be Sakura giving up on everyone.
What would be the alternative? I actually want to know.
Well, there's a lot of ways it could go. I think another trial, anyone else's death, a murder even, where Byakuya is wrong again, I think it could lead him to some conclusions. I could see him having genuine connections, or see him observing the way that Sakura actually interacts with Aoi.
Okay.
He is built.
Coming from, I see it, but I still sincerely disagree.
I'm with Nolan on this one. I don't think Byakuya would have done this unless it was a self-sacrificial death like that. But that's my opinion.
I disagree.
If Byakuya was just wrong, I think he would have just dismissed it again, like he always does. He didn't acknowledge his failings at all. He wasn't even conscious of them. It had to be something that hit him like genuinely emotionally. But
that did not hit him emotionally. I'm sorry.
Okay, it did. You're right. But like, it had to be something like something he could not look away from. He could not dismiss. Like it had to be like he was wrong, and he was wrong for a very specific reason for him to join up with the group. He couldn't just be wrong. I don't think just him being wrong would have aligned him. But like,
awesome. Then will you let me finish?
No, I will not. Sorry.
Fine, shut up.
No, I'm sorry.
No. Let's hear your point.
No.
Wow.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, because I'm sorry. I don't appreciate being interrupted when I was genuinely getting to that. Okay. I think it would still have to be something that makes him realize something. Byakuya is supposed to be focused on the results. Every time he does that, he is proven right. Except with Sakura's death. Because it is self-sacrificial. However, you guys are saying that it is impossible for him to change. I'm saying it's impossible for him to change as quickly as he did without Sakura's death. I think he still could have done so. Now, would it have taken longer, and would it have gone to a point where there's like genuinely like 4 people alive? Yes, Hiro would have died before that for sure. Byakuya probably would have killed him.
Oh my!
It could be Byakuya's own murder.
Oh my fucking god! I just realized the game would be longer, and we could have had a lot more people had Sakura live if we didn't have this.
Okay, well, no. To be fair, that could have replaced Chapter 5.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that could have gone differently. So to say that Sakura's death is an inevitable need, I think is missing something. I think the game could have gone a million different ways. Did it have to be Sakura's suicide that sparked it? No. Was it? Yes. And I'm acknowledging that. But I'm also saying that had Sakura lived, had she continued to see another day, had she believed in herself as fiercely as Aoi did, things would have gone differently. Do I think they could still go positively the way that they ended? Also, yes. I think Sakura having a form of hope and courage could inspire Makoto, and then it could get other people on their side. Would it be then just Byakuya and Toko versus everyone else? Yes. Would I love to see that? Also, yes.
You know, the more you talk about this and the more I'm thinking, I think a lot of this probably, and I could be wrong when I say this, probably be fixed if Sakura wasn't the... Would she still be the traitor in this hypothetical, actually? Okay, never mind.
I think so. I think she'd own up to it. I think she'd be very blunt with Aoi, and I think that would be a nexus point. I think that could even be what proves Byakuya wrong. You know, like I do think there's a lot of things that could happen differently. We're talking about a million what ifs. I'm also gonna say that Byakuya is a hard character to read motivationally because he's so fucking selfish and he changes his thoughts on a whim. I could see a world where Sakura still kills herself and he is still adamant that this game needs to end the way that he thinks it's going to. Like, there's a million possibilities here. I'm just saying that while Sakura's death is incredibly impactful and very important to the story, it's not important to the grand scheme of the game, if that makes sense.
It's not important to the themes, I think.
No, I'd say it's important to the themes because it is, in a way, proving Monokuma right.
I feel like the way you explained it, at least this is what I'm getting. I could be wrong. What I got is that her not dying could have helped strengthen the themes of the game as well.
Ultimately, I will concede you are right, as in things could have gone a million different ways, and there could have been a excellent narrative on how Sakura lives, and we still get to the same endpoint. However, I ultimately still feel like this is the canon route is still my preferred route. I will say that.
Hey, I'm not even saying I disagree with you. I also prefer the canon route. I'm just saying.
To be fair, I'm gonna say
Just what happened.
Byakuya was winning me over with all her talk about this. I do genuinely think, I do also agree that do prefer the canon route that we got, but Byakuya really did win me over with with the arguments that he presented.
Like, also, I'm so sorry, but a suicide being put in S tier does make me very uncomfortable.
I argued down from.
Yeah, thank you, because that is. I'm so sorry, Trisket. That's such a disrespectful move. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
All right,
Gonna be
we got
100% honest.
Okay,
I'm gonna be 100% honest.
We got majorly sidetracked.
Okay, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I
okay,
put it there for literally the thematic reasons, and I just straight up did not think about the
You put it there because you like Sakura, but because you like Sakura, don't sugarcoat it. That's end of sentence, okay? But, anyways, where are we gonna actually put Sakura? Because now I lost.
I
guess
put it at B.
BC, I guess, because I don't want to put it in D. So BC. Where are we putting it?
It doesn't belong in D. I think it's too important for that. Honestly, I'm going to say B because it still fits with who she is as a person. That is a choice that she made. It is a terrible choice that I don't think anyone should be pressured to make, but she was. So
I put it
I think
here.
it's fine in B.
I can move it somewhere else in B if you want, but I put it here.
I think it's fine.
Okay. Sayaka. I do think Sayaka deserves the S.
Yeah, it's the first. It's the first death. I also think it's the most like visually interesting. She leaves a clue for us. I like it. It's the most
That
dynamic.
random glitch notwithstanding.
Also, in inverted, Sayaka was really was like, what the?
That shit was cool.
You said that was not supposed to happen. But no.
That is entirely personal, but I loved it.
It's like, it happened on stream. We have proof that it happened. It appearing inverted, I think, adds to a lot in the first chapter, if I'm being honest.
If Makoto flash, I would love that actually. If like every time, if Makoto flashes back to a death for like just a second, it'd be inverted, and it's like, oh god.
Yeah.
All right, but regardless, it's entirely personal. Sayaka's death was great.
I feel like even without the personal bit, S tier fits.
Yeah. Leon does not bring it down for me at all. If anything, I find it funny at this point.
No, same.
Yeah.
Alright.
Taka.
Haga.
Taka, I don't like. All right, so his death indicates the first double murder of the series, and
Wait,
it's
does that mean
it
there's
is
gonna
definitely
be...
it has a bigger shock value because we obviously expect to find a body, but we don't expect to find two bodies the first time around.
I was gonna say, does that mean there's gonna be more double deaths in the series?
How do I tell him?
No.
How do I?
Oh, I think there are. Oh no.
Oh, come
How do I tell them?
on.
Chat, how do I tell them? How do I tell them, chat? I
Oh,
wonder.
Come
Anyways.
on.
Fucking, where was I? So, Taka's death initially has more shock value. However, because we just kind of kill Taka off just when he has this massive character shift,
It would have been...
I don't like it.
It would have been so cool to see this character shift grow, too.
No, I hate the character shift, but like, it's like, if you're gonna do it, why would you just kill him off? Why would you not?
That's why I said... That's
like,
why...
leave him comatose. Like, maybe don't leave him comatose. It would have been the exact same effort. Why not? Like, why would you just do this? Why would you do this to Taka and then do something even worse to Taka? Like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Yeah, I was gonna say narratively and as a character, it is a very disrespectful death. It just happens. He gets an entirely new persona, his schizophrenia persona, and then just
Leon
Dies.
Kawada says, I don't
Dies.
like his death way too early. Star...
So unceremoniously, as this, not only the second body you find, you then later find out again, he dies to fucking Hifumi. He dies to Hifumi.
Oh, right.
dies to Hifumi,
Star-
and that is the biggest disrespect at all. And you know what? Aside from the fact that I love Taka, just aside from the fact that he is genuinely in my top 3, I love that little guy. Despite all that, putting all that aside, at the very least, I would prefer his death be in detail because it is disrespectful. Hifumi kills him. It's a blow to the head when he's already having fucking delusions. I'm sorry. Like, he was going off the weekend.
Girl.
For an e-girl.
For an e-girl. Unrelated.
Put it out.
Kind of unrelated. Star says, sometimes I call Taka teacher's pet.
My
Because
baby.
he would, but like,
I think...
can we make an F tier for Taka?
Yes,
Like
we
a
can.
first.
Wait, can it be the Taka tier and it just says Taka frowny face?
Okay, no, put it. Yeah, sure. Taka frowny face.
Hey.
Wait,
Nope, that's still
Make
B
it-
tier.
hold on.
That is B tier.
yeah, here we go.
Taka frowny face and make the tier purple.
Taka.
I don't think I can...
Don't.
No, like,
It's
okay,
colon.
semicolon, yeah, colon, and then
Colon
parentheses.
bracket.
There you go.
Sure. Okay.
Like,
Why that bracket? Why you do things weird, Tristan? I don't know why you do them like this.
I thought...
So they want us dead.
All right, and make the tier purple.
Purple.
All right. Taka frowny face. This is Taka easily the worst death. I don't, regardless of whether or not he had survivor potential. This was completely disrespectful way of killing him off, and I hate it.
Yeah.
All right, the last death is it's a fan execution or unused execution. Toko, she gets sucked up by a vacuum.
What?
She runs away from a giant vacuum. I think like dust bunnies run alongside her, like actual dust bunnies, and then they get sucked up. Then she gets sucked up. She reaches out for Byakuya. Byakuya doesn't care, and yeah, she dies.
Oh.
Okay,
This is-
so the Byakuya part not caring, I get that.
I'm gonna be honest, I kinda wish her execution was a giant shower.
Bro, swap Toko and Hina's execution.
Yeah, and then I'd be so happy.
It's like let's have Toko take a bath, take a shower, take a bath.
She's so sneaky.
So I guess like the setup would be like, what if Genocide Jack did kill Chihiro? I get, and then like Byakuya like set this up or something. But like, even then, it's like it's still the execution itself is still just whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of C's and D's, a lot more than I thought. But like, yeah, this belongs in like a C or D. Honestly, D.
Yeah, it's not great. I wish it was a shower.
I put it way last D.
Cook like an acid shower or something. That'd be so cool.
Toko ranks low no matter what. Anyways.
Yeah. Not
All
low.
right, and
not... Yeah.
that was the final one. That was the final death. And this is our opinions on the deaths of Danganronpa.
Aside from my very bad hiccup and very distasteful taste earlier, I do. Yeah.
So
I'm getting an F in the chat for my boy Taka.
Taka.
F in the chat for Taka,
Taka.
everyone. Oh wait,
Our baby-
Leon says,
baby
"Oh
girl.
yeah, oh yeah," or poisoning her with shampoo.
Leon, I love you. Ooh, I like this Leon, guys.
No,
Leon's a genius.
he's a genius.
Way to go, Leon. All right. We have. All right. So Taka tier is the bottom tier because Taka's such a waste of life. Like genuinely.
This is what I,
Both
what
as
I
a
mean is, if he was, this is what I mean by we could have let the character grow, like grow. We could have explored a little more about
in
this.
and out of universe. Both in and out of universe, bro. This is genuinely such a waste of life, and I hate it.
You can tell this
D
is-
tier. D tier, we got a lot of regular executions actually. Alter egos, Kyoko, Junko, and Mukuro. I didn't expect so many deaths to land here, but I guess some characters are just kind of lackluster in their deaths.
You can.
And Toko.
Leon
You go,
said.
sorry.
Leon here says, "I don't agree with Mondo's placement, but other than that, I agree with this."
It's Mondo's butter, man. It's funny.
Mondo, he's butter.
Mondo's butter.
Also, I do like the deadly like motorcycle cage. I just do wish that they like showed that thing was going way too fast a little better because it did look like your average like motorcycle trick.
It looked like he was getting electrocuted. You didn't you have to do a double take to realize what's happening.
Yeah, or like I wish they kind of just like tied his hands to him back and like I don't know, let him fall off the bike and then have him be crushed by the bike and then electrocuted and then
Wait,
the
wasn't
butter.
his hands
Like
actually tied behind the. Yeah, look, his hands were tied behind something in the image.
no, but he was like on the motorcycle the entire time.
He could still fall off.
True.
No, he was like clutched to that thing. He didn't fall off. That's what I'm complaining about.
Alright, anyway, not the point. Where was I? C tier is just like meh execution or meh deaths. Like, deaths that kind of like are sour due to external factors, and then it's just Hina. B tier is like deaths that show like a little bit more respect to the characters, and or are like really like thematically consistent. A tier is just a bit of jazz in your life, you know. Mondo Butter is funny. The game show hero is funny, and then Sayaka's like genuinely just good, no caveats.
Leon here says, "I'd put Mondo behind mine because executions are for despair, and that wasn't really despair, especially because someone studied it and he likely passed out before anything."
That is true, but butter though.
Like if we were
Wait, Leon's kind of cooking.
like, yeah,
Okay, Leon, you are cooking. I agree, but like
butter.
like again, like you could have all the thematic relevance, all the logic. If it just aura kind of wins at the end of the day, you know.
Yeah, no.
I'm willing to put it below heroes,
but I'm not willing to put it below A. I like it, bro.
Star Watch
End
just
of
put,
said. I just
Star Watcher just put the butter emoji. I think they agree with us.
I just like it. I don't know what else to tell you. Even if like maybe it's not that best objectively, I just like it. You know.
Okay. After taking everything into account and what we feel, these are our objective tier lists of every character, every chapter, and every death of Danganronpa 1.
Yeah,
And
this is
with-
entirely objective. There's no opinions or subjectivity in here whatsoever.
Yeah.
And with that-
there was no opinion earlier.
With that, we can finally close the book on Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. We can finally say we've done everything we needed for this game. We're
If
done.
we were to, how would we talk about the game overall?
Are we doing that in a separate video, or just gonna give some summarized thoughts?
We're gonna give our summarized thoughts here. If we want to go more in depth in a separate video, we probably can. But I just want to give our summarized thoughts right now since we're already here.
We pretty much said everything we needed to say in the moment and or in this video. Because like, this game, like, sometimes, especially in chapter 2, like I said, like sometimes you can take yourself out of it and just say it's a fucking stupid bear game with stupid ass characters dying. But like when you get into it and you're in your feelings, it's like this game is genuinely saying something important about like how terrible the world and other people can be to each other when pushed to the brink, and how like even in spite of that, you can't lose hope. You cannot give into this despair. You cannot just give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair. That is something that hits with me. It connects with me, and it's genuinely important to me.
The game definitely could have been written better, and there are a lot of things that could have been done better. But aside from literally all that, I love this game. Bad moments, like I said, bad moments withstanding, this game, like Nolan said, really wants me to keep going at the life I have right now. Not give into the despair that in my life that I have, especially right now. And just keep moving forward. Bad things will happen, like in the game. While extreme, are still bad things. But that does not mean we give into that despair and stop. We think about what happened, and we try and move forward with their memory. All the good and the bad that happened.
Me?
Bianca? Leon,
Yeah, hello.
Leon here
Alright,
says...
so basically,
Leon here says, we also have to keep in mind that the writing that the game is old and kind of outdated.
That
Oh, yeah.
does not excuse it fully.
It's an explanation, not an excuse.
yeah, it excuses far less than people think. I also think that overall, Danganronpa is a super fun game. I think diving into each and every one of the characters, the chapters, and the deaths are a genuinely really fun like thought experiment because honestly, I didn't think I had as much of a Celeste bias as I actually do. I love her. I think she's such a great character. I think overall, despite how much shade I talk today, I think Danganronpa is a pretty fine game. I think narratively, it needs some work, but I also understand that it is a first game and it is a translated game. Also, they're trying to work with themes that are difficult to explore, and they're trying to condense it into like 5 hours of gameplay.
Like, this is an early 2010s translated game, so there was a lot of uphill growing pains happening at that time.
Directly 2010.
Exactly, yeah. Leon says, Well, yeah, not an excuse, just an explanation for the writing. It's the first game and is so old that it explains the writing, but of course, never excuses it. Yeah,
Absolutely. Thank you, Leon.
big. But, despite all that, I would honestly recommend people play the game. You can get it on Steam right now, actually. Actually, it is a fun game.
Yep.
But yeah, I think that's everything we want to say. We've been at this for 3 hours now.
Oh boy. So, Danganronpa 2 when?
Hopefully next week.
Did you buy the game yet?
Yeah.
Fortunately, I cannot.
Shit.
Because you're going home? Yep.
Well, no, my dad's visiting.
That's
right.
also fair.
Yeah.
Leon says, I'll
So
give
it's like the
Taka...
same deal as when I'm home.
Leon says, I'll give Taka a hug in heaven for you, bros.
Yeah.
Thank you, Leon. I love you, Leon. You're a real one, Leon.
Leon.
God, Liam, so
Leon,
fucking
I
sexy.
really wish you didn't.
God, Liam, you're so hot.
Leon, you could
God.
have. Leon, I really
So
wish
much.
you didn't kill Sayaka. I really wish you didn't.
Yeah, I really wish you
Sayaka-
didn't kill my beautiful, perfect Sayaka. It's okay, Leon.
This is Kyoko Kitagiri, apologizing for all that I have done.
Can you do the Saikuno apology?
Nah, no, I can't. You wanna know why? I will never be able to top Justin Briner doing it.
Oh my god, yeah.
You're right.
I will never top that.
Yeah, I still can't believe that's fucking real, bro. I thought someone was doing a really Echo impression. Nope, it's just
It's just Justin Briner doing it.
he was. Oh, I love the internet, bro. It's so great.
I love and hate the internet so much.
Oh my god, it's so great here. Nothing bad ever happens here ever.
So yeah, I'll get the game, and hopefully whenever Bianca and Nolan are free, we'll get it done. Get started on Danganronpa 2, and I think I should start working on an actual review of the game. I think I'll actually work on that soon.
I would love to see it, man. I would love to see it.
All right, I'll have to replay the game on my own time and get footage. So yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching this. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
See you next time. So, any final thoughts, you guys?
God, I want men.
Taco.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Alright. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See you later.